Welcome everyone. I'm here to address rumors of my departure from the last 2 weeks. If you have any questions, please file them through. Yes, you. I will take a question from you. You with the Nintendo DS right there. Is it true you ran away from your my dad? You think I have money to go to the West Coast like that? No. If I had debt, I would not be going to the West Coast. I'd be migrating to like Florida or something, bro. That's not usual. That's unreasonable to think of. Debt? You think I'm dead just because I buy Thumpa? Thumpa worth $300 for my streams and stuff? Ugh. Find better questions. How about that? Next question. Get married? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I did say I was going to a wedding, but this wedding is not my own. This wedding is the wedding of a family member that's it's not my cousin, it's Mama's Haan's cousin's daughter. It's a very long chain of relations with her. Okay, it is. I'm not thinking about like getting married for like another 10 years or so. I don't know. It's not my wedding. I'm sorry to disappoint. If I ever come across that kind of event in my life, I will let you know. But as of now, I have no plans to for the next decade or so of my career stuff. So when you're 50? How? What the hell? What the? Yo, give it a little bit more credit. It'd be less than 50, maybe about late 40s. Late 40s is how much I will give it a chance. But until then, it was not my wedding that I attended for the remainder of my time. Alright, last question there. I'll take one last question and we'll take some questions from the live stream that's being broadcasted here. Graduating. Oh my god. Graduating? I am not graduating. I don't know who gave you that information. Was it TMZ? Huh? Was it TMZ that told you such information? I wouldn't graduate without a proper goodbye. I've said my dues now. I'll take questions from the crowd. You guys got anything you want to say? Huh? Let's see here. Akita's VTuber, huh? Yes? Yes? Is she finally leaving us for Hololive? As you can see, Hololive has released a new wave while I was away. It can't be me. I can't be in 2 places at once, can I? One of them is probably streaming right now as we speak. It certainly couldn't be me at this moment. Sus? She disappeared during Justice's debut? What? Oh, that's not true. You know when they sent that "Are you ready?" tweet, I was not ready. I felt the unreadiness deep in my heart. I was still away on vacation when they were debuting. It's not logical at all. How can that be? She's going to parental leave? Are you insinuating that I'm a mama of one of the Hololive members? That is some wild accusations! That's some wild accusations! This is a pre-recorded— What the heck? Pre-recorded? You think I'm smart enough to do a pre-recorded stream? No, 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 no. If pre-recording would help me, would help with the image, you know, I can just edit out the goofy parts, the parts that make me look stupid, but I don't do that. All you see on the live streams, everything that's done right here, right now, at this moment that we stand. Jueri. I told myself I would swear away from making any more VTubers. This world doesn't need my DNA. They don't need to run around loose and free. Scripted! The only script that I'm reading is the one where I'm reading the questions from their speech bubbles. I don't know what you mean by scripted. Okay guys, enough of this bit. Welcome back. Welcome back! I should really take off these sunglasses now that the vid's over. But I will now retreat to my room in a bit here. Oh man, these sunglasses are definitely required. You guys are flashing your Nintendo DS's really brightly. If it's in pre-record, do a backflip. Do a backflip right now. I want to see that. I want to see that. Alright guys, I'm back from vacation. 2 weeks vacation. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm your local Moon Bunny VTuber, Jueri. Don't worry, we will get to some of the just chatting portion and hopefully get away from all these lights. These darn lights that are flashing in my eyes. Y'all getting paid? You guys want to take a peek at the Jueri actors again? Jueri reporters? Yeah, let's give it up to the Jueris who volunteer for this. Jueri with the phone. Actually, you can't see it. Jueri with the iPhone, I think. Jueri there, and Jueri with the Nintendo DS recording from there, and a 1920s Jueris. Awesome, we got the whole fam here. Woo! Ghost, thank you. Oh my god, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Jueriverse. Actually, welcome back, huh? Every time you understand, so great to see you back here, miss. I miss you guys too. You don't understand. I tried so hard to just really enjoy the vacation, you know. Part of enjoying vacation is to forget you guys, but it's hard. You see me every now and then in Discord because I can't, like, I have some downtime where I'm thinking, oh, you know, I'm kind of curious what they're up to and stuff, but I am just as parasocial like you guys as I am as you are to me. Can I be 1920s? Sure, you seem like the 1920s mafia kind of guy. Well, thank you for joining membership too, to Bob there. Shout out to our paid actors in the crowd. Yeah. We will now head to we can stay here for a little bit. I just wanna welcome you guys in here. This is actually long list for you guys here. Welcome Jade, thank you for being first of the century. Lancer, hello. Ivan, welcome. I did not catch a bouquet. I will address that in the later parts of the stream. Oh, let's see. Cypher, hello, welcome. Welcome back to Voco 2. Ghost and Joe Bob. Both the J squads, actually a good number of J squad appeared in the early parts of the stream. I appreciate that. Hello Tao, welcome. Lethargic, hello. Holland's real, guys. Vino Burrito, fashionably late as always. Okay, OBS. Okay, I have to say, I took a lot of photos during my vacation, but I only selected like maybe 10 pictures because there are just so many photos of me, and so many photos of Haan, and many photos of food. And I don't feel like it was like a lot of like taking photos and stuff for content, you know. So I didn't really do a lot of that. Hello, Blue. Number early. My pop, hi. Welcome. Simpleton, welcome. Tony Park, happy birthday, thank you. It was like last month. You're so on time. Let's see. I think that's maybe we're going down the list right now. Doget, awesome. Hello. Doget, good to see you make it back from all the shenanigans. Man, one of the fears that I have when it comes to taking a break is like seeing how much would stay or change or whatever, but it looks like a lot of things have stayed relatively the same. I think the bouquets of okay, you spell bouquet like B-O-U-C-H-E? What is that? I'm from marrying age 65. Oh man. Don't take a picture of me right now. I'm ashamed. I'm not gonna be a BK girl. Chuboko, thank you. Returning to the Jueriverse. Hello. I will say, 2-week break makes slightly awkward streaming. Not you guys. You guys won't probably feel it, but I was just nervous for some reason. Every time I do a bit, I wonder if something's gonna go wrong, but it turns out everything's fine. It's all in my head. Howdy Ginja! Hello! I see Ginja in the crowd. Ginja with the Nintendo DS camera right there. I see you, bro. I see you. Shall we talk about a few things? You guys gotta catch me up some things because I feel like there's. See what I mean? The flow feels different. Does it feel different? I will say, to me, the 2 weeks felt really fast. I don't know. I really got to enjoy it, and I gotta take off these sunglasses. You guys gotta see my eyes. It's been a while. I shouldn't cover up. I'm gonna use my moon powers to take off these sunglasses with my mental energy. Okay, there you go. Leo. Hello, Leo. Let's get this setup is only temporary. We did it for the early bits here, but yes. Once we start showing the first photo, I will move away from this press conference look and actually just send you the pictures and whatnot. Well, you gotta yap when you spend much time. Spend time not yapping. The yap rust has accumulated. I don't have yap rust. I don't have such things. Put it back on. Your eyes are glaring. No, no. I will let the eyes glare out. Psychic powers while she was gone. Oh, I've always had these psychic powers. I'm just kind of embarrassed about what you guys think. You know, ever since The Boys has been released, the Amazon Prime TV show, it's been kind of dangerous to show my powers in this world. Wait, move the mic a little bit. Welcome to the Jueriverse, Leo. Welcome, welcome. Oh, actually, the mic actually blocking the thing. Yeah, ma'am, your eyes are looking extra yellow today. You just haven't seen me in a long time. My eyes have always been this color. My eyes have always been this color. What are you on? Jueri soup? You know how in the X-Men comic books, they are these like super mutants, but most mutants are like humans with like extra gills. You know, that's the kind of soup I am, you know? She's gonna have to pay you about the protection money. Shut those things out. Alright, so you guys, it's been 2 weeks. During the 2 weeks break, I was attending a wedding, on vacation with my mom, and also just in general trying to disconnect from social media. That was my goal. Although I will say I played a lot of mahjong in my downtime and I browsed Discord here and there. But for the most part, I decreased a lot of my activity just because it's healthy for me to kind of move away from things when I start to feel like things are stagnating for myself and I need to take some time away to build up inspiration. So that was the whole reason why it was 2 week break. I actually came back within the first week of my vacation. The last week has been me trying to catch up on sleep, trying to catch up on some of the work I left off since then. But now we're pretty good. I feel like a renewed energy to do streams, do some more creative streams and stuff for you guys. This is the one step of many. You know, last night I want to do like I want to do a bit for the stream. This was the bit I came up with. I originally didn't have Nintendo DS, Jueri, but I was like, you know what? I was thinking in my mind, what other cameras are there can I not include? I included like a 1920s camera, I included like a phone camera. What other cameras were there? And I remember like Nintendo DS being one of the cameras that people would bring on like school field trips to take pictures of like the different stuff, you know. So yeah, that was one thing. So we got this bit. The Furry is Nintendo DS camera. It's ancient technology. It's ancient technology. You'll find it in like the Goodwill store if you might be lucky. Portuguese, hello. She can get info off people making you say it aloud. That's how she's able to win a mahjong game. Oh no. It's a 3DS camera. Okay, my bad. It's a 3DS camera. My pop with the nerd emoji, like up on there. I'm so happy doing it for the bit. I gotta ask you how you made the shadow and stuff work. Hey, don't worry about it, bro. It's all shoes. It's all shoes. Might as well use a BlackBerry phone camera. What is that? You using fruit as your phone? Oh, what you on about? Sorry, Jude, please do not make me feel old. I don't need to make you feel old. It's just it's just a fact, because that DS has been around for over 15 years now. 15 years maybe? 15 years since the Nintendo DS? 3DS maybe? Hi Jade, welcome back again. Kixis! Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hello, hello. DS had a camera too, so technically Juju's right. I don't have a real. I don't know if it was a DS or a 3DS. We can. Oh wait. Hold on. Sorry, I leaned a little too close. I don't know why it was like that. The Game Boy can't. Yeah, right. I should put a Game Boy camera on there. It'd be really funny. I just text and image also cash out, which means they're physically in a world. Okay, my pop. Don't think about it too deeply. Okay, there's only so much I can do with my powers. Okay. The logic doesn't apply when I try to use it for the bits. Could always use the camera from the Game Boy Color. Damn, we gotta talk about the Game Boy camera. I never had experience with it. I only had experience with the DS camera. The BlackBerry, Jueri, is one of the questions on the Jeopardy stream even. The BlackBerry? I don't know what you're talking about. The 3DS had 2 outer cameras and DS only had 1. Okay, so what's the Nintendo 3DS? It was Nintendo 3DS. Nintendo 3DS, right there. 2 cameras. You're right, my pop. Wow, the Game Boy camera, now that's throwback. What's this Game Boy camera you guys talk about? I gotta look this up. I wanna see the quality of this Game Boy camera. Because to me, the Game Boy had really... like, it... I never really hailed it for the pixels and like the quality and look of the thing. I didn't realize that it was like a functional camera there for it. Jueri be growing up with DS, PSP, Xbox. Most of us here probably grew up with SNES, Duck Hunt. You grew up with the Duck Hunt? So originally it's just a brain. It's true. I feel like when it comes to right now a lot of technology is trending towards this trend where things have become thinner and breakable. But I feel like having the blockiness of the Nintendo 3DS and maybe even the DS is like the nice medium with it. And I kind of miss that sort of portability with it. Game Boy also had a printer. That is new to me. I think might have seen that in the passing video, but I do recall something like that. Game Boy camera at the time was the smallest digital camera. Wow, you guys, I didn't know this. There was a video going around about Shakira being having a picture taken on like a cell phone, and that was like mind-blowing to her at the time. So Game Boy camera was ahead of its time, a predecessor even to all these phone cameras. How old are you people for Duck Hunt Experience to be the winning one? Yeah, we're looking. Wait, I actually want to know this. To those of you guys who have Duck Hunt as like the peak childhood games for you, how old are you to have Duck Hunt as your... Okay, actually, let me look this up real quick. Let me look this up on my phone telepathically. I'm so curious now. Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt. Wow, at 8.8 out of 10. It came out in 1984. Okay, 1984. How long ago was 1984? Oh, I gotta do the math. It's 40 years ago? No way, you guys don't have... Maybe it could be for some of you guys. About 40 years, maybe you guys could have that as your experience. Hi, Reed it. After it's been a while, how's it been? It has been a while! I took a 2-week break. This better turn stream, but nice to see you again. I've been keeping up with your work on Twitter. It's been really fun to see the design stuff. I'm not much of a design person, so seeing the fashionista whip it out with the pen and stuff is really cool. Hello. It's SNES and .com when the guns just Huey. SNES didn't have my pop? My pop's either the most knowledgeable gamer there is or the oldest gamer in this chat. Also, the past 2 weeks are gone. We got 2 new 35 film camera and a handful of 35 film style. That's awesome. Getting the photography camera skills up. Age gap here is actually like 45. No, don't tell them what nickname there is for people who are in that age range. I had Duck Hunt, the gun, and that super scope thing. You guys are crazy. Cause I remember when I was my older cousin, when he was growing up, he played Mortal Kombat at his friend's house, and they would get mad that they're showing violence to kids. But here you are playing Duck Hunt with an actual shotgun to scope in and on for that game. Are you serious, Jueri? You need a calculator for that? Yup. I'm a VTuber, bro. I don't do calculations on the go. Thanks, man. How much your break? Oh, the break was good. You know, the break served me enough time to just like relax a little bit and also ease out on the burnout. I don't think I was burnt out leading up to my break. I had was basically senioritis in American terms. Basically, when you're about to hit vacation, so you start slacking off on some things. My bad. My bad, G. I thought most of us were in our 20s here. Oh, me too. You guys act young. Or you guys are young in general. June, I grew up with playing NES games 2004, so it's not that weird. Oh, and I'm in my mid-20s. NES game in 2004. I did not play the NES games in 2004. I'm gonna be real, my first game system that I ever touched or played was the PlayStation 1. So, even though I'm also in my mid-20th year here on Earth, from my time from the moon and stuff, I did not get to touch the NES at all. Above the NES Zapper and Super Scope 6, I know everything. You know too much, that's what it is. No, we are 40 and Jueri 65, wanting to marry at 75. Hey! What is this? Hey! Just because I hatched a bouquet doesn't mean I'm gonna be married at 65, okay? I'm hoping to get married within the next decade. You had a Sega Saturn? Oh, that's like really ancient tech. In my 30s, my maturity. Huh? Tony Park in your 30s? Really? I don't know, you type like you're 4. I think we should reevaluate your age at this point. She grew up PlayStation the good way? Okay, it was not my PlayStation. I was leeching off of my cousins. I was the only child, so my parents didn't really buy me game stations. You know, they're like, you know, Jueri can read books and play games from her cousins. So I always go to my cousin's house to play their games, and it was opposite. Cal had the Xbox, so I go to her house for Xbox. But my other cousin had a PlayStation, so I go to his house for PlayStation. That's how I lived. That's how we shared the stuff. Girl, me too. I'm taking a break from work, and my last day I was disassociating. Whoa! I disassociated during my entire vacation. I will be honest with you, guys. But there's a reason why though, because I did not sleep. I haven't slept next to Mama Haan since like 10 years ago or so, and I forgot how much she snored. Hi Uber, welcome back. Hello. 65 plus 10, 75, so it takes out. Whose map are you doing? PS2? Oh, PS2? Okay, that's a bit much. I'm in the PS1, but the PS2. Umaru, you're a young boy. You're a young boy. One of my first consoles was a hand-me-down Sega Saturn. I forgot about that. Dang, you got the ancient tech handed down to you. That's pretty cool, too. I was raised on Xbox milk. I had no taste. What's Xbox milk? Is it just a white Xbox? Bootleg NES console, shape of a N64. When Dad got me a PS1, I was legit. You were legit for that. You had both? Man, Tal, that's why I always came over. Also, because you had like cookies and stuff. My house didn't have like sweets for a good while. All right, let's get to the actual thing. The pictures and stuff. We're gonna talk about the vacation here too. Hi, Prime, welcome. Hello. Sega Dreamcast. I actually have the Sega Dreamcast. I give it away for a bit. Xbox 360, none of that new thing, Xbox Lite or something. 360? Was 360 older? No. 360 is newer than the regular Xbox. Because Tao had the OG Xbox. My first console, N64, PS1, but on had an SNES before I moved to US. That's pretty neat. It's kind of interesting because Mama Haan, she only ever talked about 2 games in her life. Pac-Man and also Mario. She would talk about how she would come home and just play Mario from work and stuff, or school, whatever. My first gaming machines were the Sinclair, ZX Spectrum, the cassettes, and the Atari. Okay, at least I know what Atari is. I'm actually not familiar with the Sinclair as much. And just the Xbox Series, good console, no good video games. The current Xbox doesn't have a lot of good games, I feel like. At least not a lot of people talking about it. But for Tao, OG Xbox, I think she had Tekken on there. I think that's where I got my fix for Tekken. And she also... What else did she have? She had Madagascar. Okay, that was some legit titles on the Xbox. Okay, she had Madagascar, Pac-Man, Rayman. Like, just some nostalgic games that are really obscure, but were kind of big, but not really that big, you know? I'm interested to talk about the Airbnb I will go chronologically through my time in California. Let me go to the main scene now. Alright, enough for this. Let's go talk about the vacation. Maybe some of it will carry over. We're in the void! We're in the pink void where I'll pull the pictures. Okay, so I will say that I've been planning and booking Airbnbs, booking the flight tickets, all for Mama Haan. I do this because I don't really... She's working, you know, I don't want her to take time of her day just to do all the itinerary planning stuff, so I did that. But my entire time during the 1 week in the West, I was like out of it a little bit. I mean, I was present, but it's hard to think back on some of my memories because I was really tired. I didn't sleep before the flight. I also didn't sleep during the entire vacation. She won't let me tell you this, but you know, I snored. Okay, wink wink, I snored, not her. She sleeps perfectly. But I couldn't like sleep next to another person. It was hard. And you know, we got to the airport, everything was fine. For some reason, there was... In the US airport, there is like a full body scanner. But they stopped me and because there was something in my crotch. I had nothing there. But they're just like, alright, we gotta pat you down, so we did that. After the airport, we arrived in the West. And I was still tired. But first thing we did, you know, we got picked up by our family member. And let's see, look at the picture. We went to Twins Peak right off the bat. Can't believe it's definitely Jueri that snored. Yes, I'm a loud snoozer. I snore so loud it shook the whole house. Yeah, I was so loud, guys. So first thing first, our family member took us to see some sights here. This is Twins Peak in San Francisco. Here, you drive up a mountain, and then you park between these two large hills. I don't want to say hills, somewhere between a hill and the mountains, but you know, climbable. You go up to the point, the very top of the point, and then you take a picture, and it's very scenic and stuff. This is from my iPhone 15, by the way. My new camera, because my iPhone 10 can never survive this. Can I even zoom in on this? I don't know if I can. Uh oh, hold on. Let me see. Can you like zoom in on the stuff here, or I can't do it. I don't think I can on the OBS. Here's this one, but yeah. Where are the twins? The Twin Peak is the two twin mountains. We chose the left side. Not that it really mattered left or right, but is that the sea? Is that the sea? Oh yeah, it is the sea, because if you look at San Francisco, it's surrounded by water. It's surrounded by the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, you can zoom in. It's a little hard on OBS though to zoom in because I have it. California smells like home. Have you been here? It's surprising with San Francisco because it's like a shoebox. You know, everything is lined up immaculately a certain way. There are trees pushed out, but the big thing about arriving in San Francisco is that the grass is so dry. There is no grass actually. If you have grass, you're probably rich because you can pay for the water. Most people don't have grass. They have like stones or dirt. Dirt lawn. Taking with iPhone stream commercial. It looks so packed. Yeah. It was pretty packed. Something that's really weird with the West versus the East Coast where I'm from is that the West Coast is very hilly. Like at times when driving in SF, we were at an incline. A very uncomfortable incline of about I don't want to say 90 degree, what is it, like a 45-degree angle sometimes, and you had to park your car if you want to wait at the red light. It was so weird to me, and I didn't really... It's so funky. I'm not a huge fan of that. How are you feeling today? I hope it's good. I feel awesome. I feel like I'm back home. It feels like I'm back home. If I'm not streaming, it doesn't feel like I'm doing something right here. Looks like the view from Cebu. Oh, where's that? The only thing I know about San Francisco is from Planet of the Apes, Pacific Rim, Inside Out. I'm surprised because SF is very... It looks so hipster. A lot of the houses are colored certain ways. A lot of houses are also boxy. I'm thinking like, where's the architectural soul, you know, of the East Coast? They have their own kind of soul, but it's like weirdly industrialized and shoeboxy. Just, you know, just personally, I couldn't see myself living in SF because of that kind of thing, but also just because it's very expensive. I forgot California's supposed to be dry. You'll find that upper north around the Bay Area is pretty dry, but I went to the wedding down south and that was pretty luscious actually. I live in Arizona, we don't have grass. What do you have, stones? Sand? I think a sand lawn would be pretty cool, you know, you get to step in the sand and stuff. I always think of it as like a premium place, so I just think of water as part of that. Place look like incinerate me? Actually, Ghost, the weather here is always so temperate. Like, it's never too hot or too cold. Well, for San Francisco specifically, it's gonna be kind of hot, but the day I went, it was kind of... wasn't that bad. Depends on district of SF you're in. Some of them are much more colorful than others. Walk down the right street, you'll go from rainbows to trash campfire. Hey, I didn't say that, okay? I didn't spout such nonsense. Alright, so... When we first got off the plane, you know, we're hungry and we ate like biscotti and like drink orange juice or whatever on the flight. I went on Southwest airline. Can I say that? Southwest airline is insane because you don't book your seats. You have to... It's first come, first serve. I didn't know that. I thought that the ticket had our seat number on it. I tried searching for it, but I couldn't find it. And so... most people in the Southwest airline flight, they're sitting on the aisle seat and the window seat, leaving the middle seat open because they know that people don't want the middle seat. And honestly, I hate that so much. I'd rather like try to break those people up in the middle. But anyways, never fly Southwest. It sucks. It sucks if you're a solo or a duo traveler. I've only ever flown in Southwest. Stick with it because it lets you bring 2 bags on a flight. I don't need 2 bags. I need my comfort. That will be the last time I'll be flying Southwest. For some people, it's, you know... And like the seats are super thin too. I think it's just not really a flight experience I would go through. A yellow place in state that won't cook me on spot. It won't cook you on spot. It might feel like home actually, because San Francisco in particular is colder than the rest of California. Oh, you coming to California? Cali weather is really nice. I can feel the light breeze coming through my window right now. I can feel it through this photo. Southwest have seat reservation for a fee. It's different though, poor genius, because other airlines have seat reservation for a fee as well, but at least you get to sign a seat. They give you a seat number even though you didn't pay for a seat, you know? This one they don't. Everyone's just whatever. No assigned seat doesn't sound great. Yeah, well, that's just a heads up, you're fly Southwest, because I didn't know that. I was the last person. Over the announcement, they're saying, if you're the last person on the flight, we cannot take off. Please find a seat. And I'm just like, just say my name. It's okay. You can call me out. I had no idea. Oh, you know what, man? The first stop. Cali trip with the Jueris. I thought we were going to meet up in Texas, not California. I think I need to recuperate my cost from California because it's so expensive. Anyways, after our flight, you know, we were probably hungry, so we went to a Michelin star restaurant, which sounds a lot fancier than what it really is. It's a 1-star Michelin restaurant. In case you guys don't know, Michelin restaurants have star ratings up to 3, and it's made by the Michelin Tire Company, who give you food stop recommendation for places to eat. And the place we went to is located around Redwood. I forgot where exactly. And this is the place we ate at for our first meal. I'll just put up the video here. Because I don't know, simulation too much maybe? Maybe I should show you like one at a time. I feel like I gotta explain a little bit. Hold on. Just up the menu first. So the first place we went to, this is a really affordable Michelin star restaurant, because most Michelin star restaurants are like $300, you know, but this one's 1 star. It was about $10 a bowl. The concept with this restaurant is that they have soupless noodles. That was how my friend described it as. From what, and also like just the general meal experience is very funny because Kaijiken, they don't have soup in their noodles. It's basically a sauce and some seasoning, and you have to eat it really fast. There's an instruction at the bottom of the menu where they tell you, hey, make sure to stir for at least 20 seconds, add some chili or vinegar, mix it up, and eat it. And so that's where we went to, 1-star Michelin. My first time going to a Michelin star restaurant. I thought they were supposed to be expensive, but this was about, you know, again, pretty affordable, really $10-15 for their food. My brain's cooked by already. The Subway Surfer. Sorry, I'll avoid the Subway Surfer effect. So their first, you see how there's a very big picture of one of your dishes in the top left? That's where they tell you, hey, you know, this is the best dish we're really good at. But my brain was like, ooh, spicy food. And so I actually ordered the picture right there. The super red bowl with 3 peppers indicator. Because I'm a spice lover, so I was like, you know what, forget their bestseller. Let's go eat their spicy food. And so I made a mistake. I made a mistake because I think that you should not order risky dishes when you're in a new restaurant. Like, this is what it looked like. I hated it. I hated it so much because because they just, all it did was took a regular bowl and then shove a bunch of chili pepper on top of it. I was just not a huge fan of it. I could have done that myself by taking some of the condiments from the table and then pouring it over my dish. So the bulldog did prime brain. My bulldog kind of primed me for having a good spice experience. I don't recommend this. This was awful. This is awful. It tastes like fire and brimstone. It tasted like sand. Chili pepper by itself not that spicy at all. It tasted like sand. But yeah, I mix it up and stuff. So this is what it looks like. It's behind me. Maybe I'll move it a little bit to the center here. There I am adding vinegar to it. Thank you, Mama Haan. Actually, she added vinegar because she saw me recording, so she's like, "Hey, let me just bring some vinegar in it." That's what it looked like, all mixed up. And honestly, it kind of looks like they call themselves a ramen noodle restaurant, I think. Let's look this up real fast just to fact check real quick. Because homemade thick noodle sauce imported from Japan. That's what they call it. That's what they're known for. But to me, I felt like I was eating Chinese lo mein, you know? Like those lo mein noodles. So I felt kind of scammed a little bit, but I mean, I don't want to speak badly of this place. It's my fault for ordering a very risky kind of dish at a Michelin star restaurant. I'm sorry. I should have played your game and ordered like your #1 dish. That's my bad. Reduce the spice and make it look good. Let me bring it back up here. This is their food. I'll just pause it here. Oh. This one. There we go. I'll just pause it here and then put this here. Well, on the note, I should go get ramen. Get some ramen. They're good for you. Bro, be eating a jar of spice. I think I ate their whole spice. Like their whole like spice canister, because that's a lot. Honestly, I hate soup in my noodles, so I love a soupless noodle. I think you would like this place. I just don't order this. This is I want to speak good about a Michelin star restaurant. They have a Michelin star for a reason, but I just ordered like their least popular dish as a spice lover. Let's play Chain together. We could. I don't mind, dude. It's just that I probably won't be streaming it on the channel. A lot of Creative Liberty calling it ramen. No, they call it homemade thick noodles. They're low-key trying to insinuate ramen, but it's actually no main too. Maybe more like masemen? Mase soba? Maybe. That looks raw. What looks the egg? Master Gundam Channel Doctor Ultimate Hi please. Beautiful girl for you. Okay, I see. Thank you. I appreciate the comment. Whoa. Hold on. March! Tie your shoelace together. Don't hometown. Tie this Tom shooters together. Ramen. That's a good joke there. Thank you, Tao. I appreciate it. What kind of spaghetti? It's not spaghetti. It's ramen. Well, they call it thick noodle, but maybe it's like lo mein noodles. But it's from Japan. I just feel weird that they label it like noodles from Japan. But the more I eat it, I was like, this is a variation of lo mein for sure. something surprising about that place. Honestly, the first day we just saw Twins Peak, ate ramen, and then we also had some desserts from nearby. Let's see. And so another Tom stubs the toe on the way out. The pathways were chill, but I couldn't tell. Writing line suspicious messages. Nah, those are really suspicious. It's all good, Tao. You're just giving the benefit of the doubt because you're a kind person. Ice cream called Somi Somi. Somi. They give you either a free macaron or a free strawberry. But I chose a macaron because I like to live it rich. Somi is interesting because their menu is very limited. But they switch out their menu flavor pretty often. Let me see if I can find like their board. This is what their menu looks like generally. Let me see. Okay, there it is. For never die. Might accidentally cover myself up, that's okay. This is what their menu look like. It's gonna be a small selection that switches out every week or so. So you know, you choose your ice cream flavor, and it'll be a small selection like milk tea, matcha, milk, Oreo, ube, and sesame. Then you choose whether you want it to be in like a cone or in like the taiyaki. And it's always gonna be ice cream, so it's not gonna be like a true taiyaki with red bean stuff. I mean, you can choose like the filling in the inside of it, but the ice cream is what I'm there for. It's actually pretty affordable, which is really surprising because it's West Coast dish. Yeah. Hi Ned, welcome back. Hello. You didn't share? Of course I shared it. It was Mama Haan that I shared it with. This was matcha and yogurt, I think. I like it. Their flavors are pretty accurate to what they're trying to sell. Chat react. Fish reactor. What? You call me a fish? Hi, welcome Crow. I'll have to give you a free macaron. Quote unquote free macaron. It's part of the dish, really. I can't really say it's free. Hey, what the hey? I look like a fish to you? Huh? I'm shook. I'm not a fish VTuber. I don't recall advertising myself as such. Looking at the photo. Okay, so after this, you know, we were dropped off at our Airbnb. Man, okay, so Airbnb are hit or miss, but this one was mostly a hit, but there's a few misses with it. I don't know if I can share pictures of it because I feel like it could dox where I was before. But the Airbnb I went to, it looked really nice. You know, it had piano in our room. Our room had a piano as a decor, which is really cool. It was nice. It had squeaky floors. That was okay. So maybe like two things that I had wrong with the Airbnb. It has really squeaky floors, and Mama Haan goes to use the bathroom pretty often during the night. So you know, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I don't know how to emphasize this without being mean about it. But I just couldn't sleep during the entire time I was there. No fault to anyone. Did I jam? I don't know how to play the piano. I was scared to open up the piano covers because there were probably other guests in the Airbnb. But yeah, there had a really squeaky floor. Bathroom was okay, but the kitchen, oh my god! Can we talk about the kitchen? This place had a snack bar. You know, it had ramen noodles, fruits, small bags of chips, and some like coffee, tea, and bread. But the bread bag, Mama Haan looked at it and she's like, "This looks weird." And the reason why is because something chewed through the plastic at the bottom of the bread bag, and it took a bit of the bread too. She's like, oh, they probably have a rat problem. And I'm thinking like, damn, that's the last time I'm touching a snack bar. Because I have a fear of rodents. I don't have many fears, but I'm scared of like mice and rats. I don't know what they... My fear comes from like them being small and fast and probably carrying diseases. I don't know. I'm living like it's like the 1800s with the Black Plague. Homie worse than my cousin. That dude snores like a machine. Oh, hey. We're not having a competition here, Ghost. Other guests in the Airbnb, doesn't that kind of fit the person of an Airbnb? Yeah, there were other guests at the Airbnb. It wasn't just me. This house for sure is transformed specifically into an Airbnb because it was... My room has like a label like, hey, this is the sunset room, for example. I'm just using the randomly. This room is the moon room. This room is the star room. I think there's maybe about 3 or 4 rooms there for people to rent out to people and stuff. Don't eat it. They're harmless but carry diseases. That's what I'm saying. Should have fed him. No, he helped himself out. And so, it's so hard for me to speak about it because when I left the Airbnb, the host was like, "Oh, thank you for saying you're so kind for letting us know ahead of time. We're leaving you a 5-star, so feel free to rate us a 5-star too." And I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want to rate this place like a 4-star, but when I go to review the Airbnb, I give an honest thought and give it a 4-star. And I wrote a small note that, hey, you know, the snack bar is awesome, but please keep it up, keep it in check and stuff. There was probably a rat, there was probably stuff like that, and it's just like, those room names sound familiar. I'm mahjong killed. I'm sorry, Koi. Is it a regular B&B then? Well, wait. No. It's a house turn Airbnb, Ginja. I know what you're talking about, but it's a house turn Airbnb. I mean, I don't blame them though, because West Coast is expensive, so they gotta make money somehow. Were you in the moon? I don't remember what moon I was in. In Yoba. Just brain rot. A free friend, you mean? There's also like someone left Krispy Kreme donuts in the kitchen counter, maybe to be nice to give other people donuts, but when I woke up and opened up that box of Krispy Kreme donut, there was ants all over it and I just felt grossed out and I tossed it out. Honestly, a 4 out of 5 star place. Can't be a true 5-star without those small things. But the Airbnb host is a very nice lady. Her heart's in a nice place. One interesting thing is that she has a laundry machine but costs $2 to wash and $2 to dry it, so $4 altogether. But it's $4 in quarters, right? Well, one of the days, Mama Han and I managed to catch her doing the laundry, and we're like, "Oh, do you have change for this?" And she gave us change. She gave us quarters for our dollars, so we paid her $8, and we got back $8 in quarters. And you know, we were carrying this around, and I was like, "Wait, Mama Han, I forgot we have the other Airbnb. You know, maybe they have laundry there too." So I quickly messaged the Airbnb host at the other place, and they said, "Yeah, we have laundry and soap for free." And I was like, "Damn it! We exchanged our $8 for these $8 worth of quarters for no reason." And so, we did a laundry in the other place, but I just want to mention that whole thing because the snack bar is really cool. Not many places may have that in Airbnb, but goddamn, the bag, the chewed through plastic. Who chews through a plastic bread bag? You know, it's just gross. Ants and rats still 4 out of 5. It's a nice looking place. It really does look nice. The bathroom is clean. It's just a snack bar. It didn't have the upkeep and maintenance. The heart in the right place, but it's just not well maintained. Is this SoCal? The culture enigma to me? No, this is NorCal actually. The streets are cleaner than Airbnb. I'm a genius here. If it isn't up to standard, then rate it what it's worth. Giving higher ratings is lying to future guests and giving owners no incentive to improve actually. Well, even though I say this, to me, the room, the bathroom, and the amenities are good enough. You know, me and Mama Han are pretty low maintenance, so we don't really have a lot of things to say about it. And the guest herself is really kind. It's just that her kitchen is just not as maintained for sanitary reasons. I just feel like it really is a 4 out of 5 star place. Like there's things you can control, just really push it up. I don't think I've been to a true 3 out of 5 star place when I use Airbnb, maybe because I'm low maintenance in that kind of way. My standard gotta be pretty low because that doesn't even sound bad to me. Yeah, right. I got a place to shower, a place to use the bathroom, a place to sleep, a kitchen that I can use, and a refrigerator I can like store food in. It was honestly pretty good altogether. Give me a second, I'm gonna drink some water here. Would it kill us if we ate in the kitchen, but otherwise okay? I didn't touch their food though. For the most part, I ate out in a restaurant and stuff. Let me check the photos. I don't have a lot of photos like I mentioned because a lot of it's just like of stuff. I might be the worst person to recommend Airbnbs with, but I do in my review. I'm very honest in my review of the place to, like, hey, you know, I like this place. It looked like the photos. The host was nice. Da, da, da. And then at the bottom, I'll write like, here's something you should be worried about possibly, or something that may impact your stay. So I'll write those out in honesty as well. I don't really fully sugarcoat it. I definitely do like give a pretty honest review. That's for sure. Yeah, rats in the food is what does it for me is crazy. Man, remember he's just doing his little chefing thing. As long as out of sight, out of mind, right? Out of sight, out of mind, I'm good to go. I don't need to worry about it as much, so I'm good with that. Only thing I ate from the kitchen was probably just the Doritos. It was a purple Dorito bag. I forgot what its flavor was, but it's pretty good. But that's Doritos. Hard to mess up on that. You hate that movie? What happened to you? You're not French. Anderson, hi! Welcome back. Good morning. I'm watching this in my workplace break time right now. Awesome! You should check out the beginning though, because I had a small bit in the beginning for this sharing of stream. Give me a second here. Let me see if I can find this. Alright. So, forget that. We had the soupless noodle, a lot of snack. We also had like a coconut place that we had to. The next morning, you know, we didn't touch the kitchen all that much. Well, you know, I just didn't see the rat. I just didn't see the rat. Oh, rats in the kitchen? Oh, I forgot. You're a chef, so maybe stuff like Ratatouille probably impacted you differently. You know, I kind of respect it a little bit. If Ginja is disgusted by the fact that rats in the kitchen in the kids' cartoon, I can be disgusted by the fact that Dr. Strange doesn't wash his hand before he operates on the patient. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, so the next day in the morning, Mama Han and I decided to have Thai food for lunch. This is the dessert. We had like pad Thai. I forgot. It's been a bit. Pad Thai, papaya salad. Some sort of rice dish for her. And then for dessert, we had mango sticky rice. This is really cool. The rice is blue. The rice is blue because they use pea flour to dye the rice a fun color. Washing hand for surgery is outrageous. No, you don't get it, Joe Bob. You don't get it. The sanitation in like hospital movies, something I scrutinize at, and I don't know. It's just something you're pilled to look out for when you work in the field. The good blue. Gentlemen always have clean hands, therefore he never need to wash his hands. Not Doctor Strange though. The Ratatouille grudge is not what I expected, but it's entertaining. It's... If people have something like that, like you're so knowledgeable about something, that something goes wrong in the film media, you're like disgusted by it. Isn't it wholesome though? He's like a rat with feelings and stuff though, Ginja. That doesn't look good, the mango, it looks nice. It's sticky rice. Sticky rice and mango. For those of you guys who never had sticky rice, it's not rice, it's rice doused in like coconut milk or something for a little bit of sweeter taste. That was what this is. It's funny how people didn't believe hand washing for a long time. I don't know how we survived. We really did go through like natural selection through centuries of pure poor mistakes. Oh, I've seen recipe where people use butterfly pea flour to make rice glue. Yeah. Supposedly very healthy. So we decided to eat this Thai place because it's reminiscent of what food Mom Haan is familiar with. Problem with this place was that it's expensive for one thing. Another thing is that this place, the food tastes really sweet. Is Thai food supposed to taste sweet? I wasn't used to that at all. I thought Thai food was supposed to be like sour and flavorful, but I felt like they were dousing stuff with like sugar in each dish. I was shocked by that because I thought that maybe it would taste more like usual seafood. Sorry, I didn't mean like seafood, I meant like Southeast Asian food, I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna lie, washing rice tastes the same as clean rice. No! Wash your rice. It tastes different, and like the starchiness of the rice is different too, Tony Park. That's the whole reason why you wash your rice. I usually get my sticky rice in the purple variety. Oh, okay. Purple variety. I don't know what the purple is from. I thought pea flour is just blue. You have never washed your rice? Why? You know what goes into picking rice in the field and into your food? You gotta wash that rice like the same way you wash your fruits. I'm just saying, it gets tossed around, touched by many hands, unwashed hands. You know, you don't know who coughed into it. I don't care if it's boiled in like hot water and maybe the germs die. Washing rice is just good for the rice itself. It's just good for itself. Seafood versus Southeast Asian food is so funny. It's true, it's true. What would you rate Coke Zero? Oh man, the Surgic! This is so unrelated, but the Surgic and Joe Bob are super into Coke Zero, and I got a chance to try it on the flight because they offered it in a small baby can. And so, you know, I'm drinking it. I don't usually drink soda. I really try to avoid it, or I try to space out my soda drinking over a course of like 3 days, 3 to 9 days. Because it's too sweet. I was like, okay, you know, maybe Coke Zero is something that Surgic and Joe Bob are onto. Maybe they're onto something really good. I ordered it. Coke Zero tastes like Coke, but funky a little bit. I don't describe it, but with fake sugar, there's a very specific taste to it that kind of feels a little bit wrong. So I'm just not a fan of Coke Zero. Maybe you can convince me in person, but on my own, it was just like, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy, that's what it is. Is there green rice? You can dye your rice any color, really. Murphy's Law, quietest workday in the world, and the students Jueri Moonbutton starts screaming all hell break loose. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. Break the news to the Surgic. Thanks for DVR, helps catch up. I have DVR turned on? Do I have DVR turned on? I might have had DVR turned on. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize that. It'll be in and out. Okay. I hope you can catch the start of the stream. I feel committed saying, you have offended all of China. That's what you did, Rose. By not watching you right, you offended all of China and your ancestors. My ancestors right now are clicking their tongue at this white boy not washing his rice. You don't get a pass just because you're not Asian, Go. It's just customary to wash your rice. We got a weird aftertaste. Okay, someone out there who believes that Coke Zero is not as supreme as some make it out to be. I appreciate you, Crow. You get me. I get you. It's so good, you have to just let it be itself. I'll hand deliver some Coke Zero someday. Joe Bob. You know, I don't know if you actually did drink 6 Coke bottles in one sitting for Gunpla stream, but like, are your teeth still intact? Are you wearing like dentures? Like, how is your teeth like okay after drinking so much sugary food? Maybe you have really good genes that doesn't give you cavities or something. That can happen with some people. I like to think the reason it's sweet is because they need to make appealing to American customers. But It's too sweet. Pad Thai is way too sweet. It's just like, it felt like they just doused it in sugar and just like used like a bitty bobbity sugar into their recipe. I don't know the custom eating. Try washing your rice. It's gonna taste different, or at least the texture's gonna be different because you wash out the starch. I was like you once, doubting the taste of Coke Zero, but after a few tries, it enjoyed normal Coke for me. Man, okay, Lysergic. If we ever meet up, I'm just like hypothetically speaking, we ever meet up, we gotta put like, I'm gonna pour 3 cups out in the open, okay? 3 cups out in the open. One's gonna be Pepsi, one's gonna be Cola, one's gonna be Coke Zero. I don't think you can taste the difference between the 3 of them and be like, oh, this one is Coke Zero for sure. Okay, it's not like a great change in the usual recipe of Coke. Purple sticky rice is bot mixed with black mochi rice. Oh, that sounds really good. I don't have experience with purple sticky rice much. Jueri, we Asian love packet rice. We Asian also slap the rice bag too. I know, simpleton. I totally get you. Sometimes that rice bag got like a whole bakery and you just feel that you slap it just to make sure it's real. Uncle Roger would definitely hiya. Hiya. I never had a cavity. My teeth are pretty healthy. Maybe Coke Zero just makes them more terrible. I don't stand for this misinformation about Coke Zero. Heresy to Coke people. I use it for Coca-Cola. Me and Lysergic both could, I'm confident. Okay. Okay. Run water through it until it runs clear goes. I would say if you wash your rice, wash it about 3 times. We had someone in the server, Chris. I wasn't gonna name names, but now I'm gonna name him. Chris didn't know about washing rice until we told him about 3 years ago about it. And he like washed it like 18 times, I think. I'm exaggerating, but he said he washed that rice until the God-given earth was just clear. You don't need to do that. You don't need to just 3 washes is about good enough. And agitate it with your hand, honestly. Yeah, you gotta like pour water into a pot of rice, mix it up with your hand, you know, rough it through, rinse it out, repeat 3 times. I'll attempt this when I next make rice. I'll report back when I mended my errors. Good, good. You shall pay for your misdeeds. But he agreed and said that it tastes the same. Hey. Sometimes not about the taste, Tony. It's about the texture too. You're washing out the starch. The starch that is good, not good for your health, you know. Bro, 18 times, yo, I might as well make kanji. True. True. Send Sojo to non-rice watching people? Huh? Sojo? What's that? Like soju? What is that? I knew it was a thing, I just never really cared to, I'm gonna be honest. Ugh. That's like knowing that people break their pasta but doing it anyways because you know it defends all of Italy. Starch absorbs flavors? No, it doesn't. Starch does not absorb flavors. Are you kidding me? Starch is the flavor. You have to wash it out. Just wash it out. You don't need it. Okay, so this date was interesting because Mama Han and I, we ate at the Thai place and we also went to Santana Row. You don't know what Santana Row is? It's basically similar to Rodeo in LA. It's a line of luxury shops. We went there because, you know, Mama Han loves her luxury bags, so I'm like, okay, you know, we'll go to Santana Row. I think it'd be a good place for her to visit and also just look around and browse. It's interesting because Santana Row had like a Tesla store where you can test drive Tesla and stuff. I didn't do that because I don't got like a license in check for that, but they also have like Herman Miller store. They had a Nike store. They had like a place for a Tempur-Pedic or something. Excuse me. They had like a camping store, brand name stuff. Anyway, it's just a bunch of like brand name luxury goods. So we're just browsing for the most part. Didn't buy anything. Let's see. And one of the store that I took a picture of, for the most part, looking at my phone right now, I only have picture with her and me at the water fountain and resting in the chairs and stuff. But the only picture I took of that entire place was the Tesla store, because in that store, they had a Cybertruck. I know that we often kind of like take jabs at Cybertruck and saying stuff like, oh, one side of Cybertruck in the wild and it ruins your entire day. Like, I was like, man, this is my first time seeing it in person. You know, I've seen it as a meme in like from afar. Oh my god, Cybertruck's cool. Okay, wait, hold that thought. I hate Cybertrucks. I really do. I don't like the way they look. They're too bulky. They're tied to a really sus person. But I had to like go inside of it, look around, see what it looks like on the inside. They look easy to draw. They really are. But let me catch up on some of the other conversations we are rolling over here. See if pasta water because it helps absorb the flavor. Okay, that's possible. Break my pasta? Please don't break your pasta. It is not good. Anyways, here's a picture of me inside a Cybertruck. It was funny because when Mama Haan and I first walked into the Cybertruck store, there was a bunch of these rich, Asian, well-dressed by the way, old ladies who were posing with the Cybertruck, you know, they're like posing next to it, posing inside of it. I thought it was funny. I thought they were hilarious, but then I started doing it in the next 30 minutes too. I'm a hypocrite. A lot of these Tesla stores, they let you go inside of it, kind of like open the trunk, close the trunk, like, you know, press some buttons around, see, suffer with it. Oh my god. I went inside of it. I was surprised because I kind of liked it. I hate to say it, but the outside's so ugly, but the inside's pretty okay. It was a standard car, but there's so much legroom. If this picture was to scale and you see me in there, I look like I was in a house. I look so tiny. I look so tiny in this picture if you saw me to scale, but man, I just couldn't drive it. I just can't imagine people seeing like a petite anime girl out in the wild driving this car and she walks out with a Cybertruck. Like, I look at the photo and I feel a little bit embarrassed because I don't look like I matched like the demographic of a Cybertruck driver. This car is just so big. It's just so big. It looks just like a model. Thank you. I saw Lethargic censoring out the word Cybertruck. Cybertruck. That's basically what he typed out there. Hi Sim! Welcome. Welcome Sim. Oh. What? She couldn't resist power. Are you converted? No. This Cybertruck was, I think, 65. It starts at $65,000. I don't have money to spend like that. I don't got money to spend on ugly cars like that, okay? But it really is the outside that counts. I agree with Joe Bob that the outside is what counts. We are Charlotte here. It's so ugly from the outside, but the inside is pretty cool. I was surprised because I thought it'd be more room, but it literally is just standard like Camry, you know, Toyota Camry car in there. There's 2 seats in the front, 3 in the back. That was it. But 3 in the back looks kind of cramped a little bit. Pretty okay. More than okay. More than pretty okay, actually. I'm awesome here. Jerry, this is grace to me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I betrayed you guys. We were taking shots at the Cybertruck, you know, the Cybertruck owners on the wild, and I actually stepped into one, and I formally apologize. I gotta go back to news conference here, actually. Let me see. I formally apologize for stepping into a Cybertruck, even though we agreed that Cybertruck are lame. Alright, we're back. During gremlin low, sitting in the truck. I hate to say it, but I felt like I had like a third leg between my legs. Like, it felt like... I see why guys with like fragile egos buy Cybertruck, because you do feel like a beast inside this car. I don't know what other cars make you feel like that. Well, I don't have a lot of experience sitting in large cars in general. I prefer more of a Camry, you know, just the standard 3 seat in the back, 2 seat in the front kind of person. And I prefer having it kind of slimmer when I drive. Excuse you? Yes, excuse you. The third leg is I'm just saying, like, I understand. I get why these people buy these cars, because it's just so roomy. You're so big and bulky. You feel the bulkiness of this car, and I hate to say it, but it really does, like, protect you. I kind of hate that it protects you too. Like, I'm a small car enjoyer. This is just way too big for me, but I can see why someone might like this kind of car. I have a Toyota Camry hybrid. I got 50 mpg. What does that mean? I don't know what 50 mpg is, but my dream car has always been like a Camry of sorts. So yeah, Santana Row has, like I mentioned, random luxury stores and Tesla Center where you can test out drive units. So I had to. I really had to. I became those old ladies taking pictures next to a car. I became them in the next 30 minutes, and I just I hate myself. I hate when there's a picture of me inside this car. 50 miles per gallon? Oh, sorry. I didn't really understand. I just drive cars. I just drive cars. I'm a passenger of car, but I'm not owner of cars. Apologize. You can see my car knowledge of this. In that Tesla store, you know, there's Tesla cars. I don't really care for Tesla cars because I have a friend who has one, and it's like a regular car. East Coast has been... Actually, you know what's crazy? On the East Coast, I've been seeing a lot more electrical stations. And it's kind of interesting because I remember my parents were really against Tesla cars in the East Coast because they said something like, oh, you know, you can't drive them during the wintertime. Maybe they're right about that, but I don't really care for their Tesla car in the store. I only really care about the Cybertruck. All I care was for the Cybertruck, and they also had a car where the door like flew upwards. So try that a little bit. It was like pretty standard. I drive Sierra 2500 for work, and that scares me. Please give me my Corolla. Is it okay to dox car brands in this chat? Guys, you gotta practice internet safety in these parts a little bit. It loses a lot of mileage in winter, if I remember correctly. Well, probably does. That's why my parents are really against getting like electric cars in the first place. And but we got a new spaceship now. Teslas are made for California where it ain't snow. Yeah, but some people still buy them on the East Coast. It's been growing here for sure. I don't even need to buy a car to know this. I just know it because a lot of electrical stations are popping up, and clearly these are needed for someone out there if they're popping up frequently. There's like 5 Teslas total in my entire province because they're so impractical in cold weather. Yeah, come on guys, your information is sacred. Smack my head, guys. Hearing it from Joe Bob of all people is really ironic. I despise the trend of having the handles pop out so much, the door handles. You know, this might be controversial, but I kind of like Tesla cars. I don't really care for like the lack of control knob stuff. I'm okay with like the screen. They're just so quiet and smooth. But what can I say? I'm not a car owner. I'd probably be unsure about it. I'd probably be unsure about buying one on the East Coast as opposed to like any other regular car. Yeah, Tesla car. Topo, maybe you should say it a little quieter. I don't think like Tesla has a very good reputation among normies. I mean, not normies, but like internet freaks like us. Well, it's actually a controversial opinion. Yeah, I know, it's very controversial. But to be fair, most of the time I'm a passenger princess and I'm on my phone anyway, so the flat screen doesn't really bother me as much. And also, I have PTSD from the old car because the volume knob does not work. It would just get louder. So it was just, don't ever touch that. It was just a bomb in the old car. So that's why I'm okay with just having a screen for its own thing. I can rant so much about them. Oh my god, I'm a car owner, so I'm allowed to speak. Topa's a car owner too. I just don't know if he's a Tesla car owner to speak about it as much though. I knew it was gonna be controversial. I'd be chilling with electric cars if I didn't live in areas that rendered anything that isn't built to survive Mad Max useless. Plus I dropped quite hard in the list of cars I wanted to buy in the future over the past few years. Oh, why's that from? But Prim, you live in like the cold parts of Canada, right? So I'm surprised you even consider Tesla in your area. Oh no, I don't own a car. I just use my family car. Trying to buy a car, but it's hard. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, but have you test driven a Tesla car before, Tony? I hate to call you Tony, but I just feel it's just easier for context. Hola, Delo! Wow! Welcome back to the Jueriverse. Thank you, thank you. It's nice to see you again. Also, congratulations! You got your certificate after 6 months, which is kind of wild to me. I thought you got your certificate within the same day, but turns out you waited 6 months for it. Yeah, my brother has one. It's great. No, it's amazing. Okay, okay. So maybe you do get it then. Maybe we're both passengers rather than car owners of Teslas anyway. So we can't. I feel like we don't have a lot to say. We don't have a lot of power and opinion about it. I don't mind the charger standard being changed to Tesla one. I'm glad there's a standard for it now. I won't get mad at someone buying Tesla, but I will say good luck. Toyota hybrid, they're best in business. Oh, it's true. I think Toyota hybrids in particular have the best mileage. Cause I know a friend who rented out a Toyota hybrid, I think, for Enemy Expo, and he got a car at a certain gas mileage, and he returned it back without pumping any gas into it. It was just fine for a good while. I'd rather get a Hyundai or a Prius Prime. I'd be chill with electric cars if they weren't so much more harmful than people are trying to convince us of. Interesting, interesting. There's that one car company. Well, I forgot what it's called. It starts with R. Not Rover, is it? They closed recently. This electric car that was struggling and trying to be a competitor to Tesla. And that to me is crazy because if a car company shuts down, it's like whatever, but if an electric car company shuts down, doesn't that kind of render a car useless then? Yeah, Rivian, that's what's called, Rivian. I've already towed 4 of them Teslas in the last 2 weeks. Oh, you're a tow trucker? Oh no, watch out, dig it. People, car owners fear you. I pay $80 a year for remote start. Has done a lot wrong. Bro, I know what you mean, my pop. But need to hear when it can get hot as 120, so you want the car to be cool when you get in. Whoa. Our car has a remote start. We're in free trial, but I don't know if my parents ever used the remote start on their car as much. Yeah, Toyota does do the subscription service. Yes, if you have their app, they have stuff behind subscription. Certain radio stations, remote start, all that. Their app sucks so much. I know they're not like a tech company, but goddamn, you think like a car company would at least keep up with it too. Hong Kong. Hi, Ice Psycho. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Long time no see. My Jeep is like a year younger than me and is still cooking. No subscription fee here. Mama, keep it that way. I really don't like the move towards subscription, but I see why they're doing it. They're very scummy, but I like they said they're the best hybrids in the business. Also, the Toyota dealer stole our car seat from my nephew. They stole a car seat? How does that... What? Why? Remote starts super nice during peak summer and winter. I agree, I agree. It's really hot here for a good time. Luckily, I hate turning on the AC, but it's running in the background. You might hear it in this recording. I apologize ahead of time. Subscription service on a car, complete scam. Yeah, I hope someone hacks it so we can use it without having to pay $80 a year for such a company. Remember when you bought cars and they had everything you needed? Nowadays, it's not like that. Alright, so after Santana Row, we went to, you know, Herman Miller. I tried a Herman Miller seat chair for the first time. It was okay. I know it's good for you, but the Herman Miller... I can't buy a Herman Miller in California and bring it back home. It's just dumb, but I wanted to try Herman Miller because I always heard about how good it is. And I sat in it. It felt like a normal chair. But I know that with Herman Millers, they actually feel really uncomfortable if you sit in it for a long time. because your body's not used to sitting in a correct posture. So, you know, I tried out the Herman Miller and I was like, very nice, but nothing crazy. Herman Miller had jewelry stores there, had like a sports store, clothes store. Went to the mall afterwards, I think, a little bit. Or was it the... Oh no, the Rose Garden. There was a Rose Garden nearby for Mama Haan we went to. I don't think anything crazy there. Northern Lion recommend that chair. Everyone recommends that chair because it's a lot better. Well, actually, there's two types of chairs that you should get for yourself. Don't ever buy gamer chair, because those are just marketing PR stuff. What you need for your back is a Herman Miller, one thing. Another one is musician's chair. Musician chair, because they're gonna be sitting in those chairs for a long time. That's what I heard from my friend at least, so I take his word for it. I use Android Auto for Google Maps, which thankfully doesn't cost money. I got that Google Maps anyways for myself. First get hurt by a toilet seat, then get hurt sitting on a seat in the winter is crazy. Oh, is this talking about the stuff in the magazine in the bathroom? When I sold my car to them, we believed the car seat was still in the car when we did. They claimed they never found it, but we had the car seat lost for a year. That's crazy. You can never trust them with these things. I'm sitting on a Herman Miller right now. My nephew likes it when he sits in it and spins around. Sorry, my words are stumbling. Just so folks know, the lithium batteries these electric cars will burn for days even underwater. Gaming chairs are just racing car seats. How rebranded? I don't know if racing car seats are comfortable. My gaming ability will fall without it. What are you playing, Holland? Aren't you playing like... I don't know what you play actually. Herman Miller from Toa. I'm actually surprised Herman Miller is something that is recognized by Toa because it's a very American brand, right? There's a lot of NL viewers here. I'm surprised because I don't yap like Northern Lion. Joe Bob yaps like Northern Lion though, so if you're interested in Northern Lion content, Joe Bob's content is what you're probably looking for. Did you find future BF, dance partner, and wedding? Oh man, I'll get to it, like Psycho, but it was really awkward because I'm not as close to the bride, so just mostly the bride and her friends. I'm just there for the food, and you know, celebration, and also just to experience the ambiance of the Western wedding. But I'll get there in a bit. You got fun on NL vibes? I have NL vibes. That's wild. I have the vibes of a balding father. Actually, I shouldn't say balding. He is just bald, so just bald father. Ain't no, ain't nobody in our Northern Lion. No. I was scared about the wedding, and I'll talk about it in a bit. But let me see if there's anything I want to mention. Oh, next day. I was scared about the wedding because I thought that maybe Mama Haan would tell people that I'm a VTuber, but we didn't even get a chance to say that. See? I see he goes. You do give NL vibes sometimes. What part of me gives off NL vibes? Let me learn a little bit about what gives that off, because I don't watch Northern Lion. I don't even really watch Fauna either. I watch like Gabby's Battle and that's about it. Racing seats aren't supposed to be comfy. They're supposed to give you proper support to be harnessed in case you crash. Gamer chairs are so overpriced. Gamer chairs are overpriced. One thing I will give for gamer chairs, like the only pro going for it, is that they look cool. Like they have a lot of collabs with, you know, games and companies that they just have a lot of these really cool designs. For the most part, they're just not good for you. So you're just buying it for the aesthetic more than anything. Bald outfit? No. I'll never be bald. I can't. My ego will be bruised. Half of my confidence comes from my styled hair. Gamer chairs are comfy? Okay. Ghost, thank you for ousting yourself as a shrimper. There's no way gaming chair is comfy for you to say that. That is really bold of you. Okay, so I guess that's all I really did that day. I just ate a little food, went to the Santana Row and then the Rose Garden. I don't really have any Rose Garden pictures to send. There's just like this rose garden in a small neighborhood that they pay for, I guess. So there was that. The next day, in the morning, we went to the mall. I was surprised because I thought malls were dying out, but the malls on the West Coast were kind of popping, even on like a regular Thursday, which I'm really surprised by. I bet you'll say it's comfy for the JueriHaan gaming chair. I will tell you, I will lie to you. I will lie to you and say the JueriHaan gaming chair is good because I designed it. I drew it. East Coast are antisocial confirmed. Whoa. We just prefer keeping our distance away from smelly people. That's all it really is. Alright, so next day after shopping in Rose Garden, we went to Din Tai Fung, which is a restaurant inside a mall. They sell hand pulled noodles. I think it's like, I want to say Taiwanese noodle. These are really good, guys. You know a noodle is really good when the soup is clear. The soup is damn clear. My family recommended this place, and it was, they don't do reservation, but we went there and they're like, oh yeah, we'll take your name, and then we had to wait about an hour, so we just shopped around before they just text us our table and stuff. This place is good. I recommend it if you ever have time for stuff. I apologize for the weird placement of these photos because I wasn't sure how to display these photos in their awkward orientation. There's also one of the other food too. This is, I think this is vegan. This vegan dish is really good. So the main draw for this place and why it's so popular is because they have really good long, what's it called? Xiaolong bao. It's soup dumpling. That's what they're known for. And soup dumpling is basically dumplings that you get, and they have soup filled inside of them, so you poke the hole, drink the soup, and then eat it. So that's the whole thing they're known for. They're all handmade too. I have a video of them like working the dough and stuff, and because they let you see how they make the kitchen and stuff with the glass. I don't want to share it here because I don't know I should show people's face in general, but yeah, this is a really good place. Recommend it. Get a JueriHaan Herman Miller instead, please. You're right. Ignore gaming chair. We should just get a Herman Miller collab. Din Tai Fung's good from what I heard, but overpriced. It was overpriced, I will say, Crow, because I remember, yeah, it was overpriced. I just remember the price for these things are pretty good, but they're pretty good though, Crow, and they're also family-size serving, so I think that's where it kind of offsets itself a little bit. One more photo, I think here. Din Tai Fung right here too. That's also Din Tai Fung. It's hand pulled noodle. Oh my god, it's so good. It's also good, guys. I got so many photos and none of them fit into this stream. Yeah, so our family took us to Din Tai Fung for lunch/breakfast. We went around the mall. I bought there was a Miniso store. Miniso sells stationaries with cute and popular characters in there, like Hello Kitty and stuff. That's where I bought Tao her Pum-Pum-Purin figurine there, gacha box, you know. So that's where I got it, and I got her that as a little, what do you call it, souvenir. Yeah. Yeah, I get the family style, though going out towards Alhambra, there are tons of places like that and cheaper. Yeah, that's true, probably. I don't know a lot of places. We were staying around the Bay Area because we didn't have a car, me and my mom. We're relying on our family car to get around, hopefully. The infamous Tushy. The infamous Pompurun Tushy. Thank you again. No problem, no problem. I had to take out the price tag. You don't need to know how much it costs. But it was cute. It was really cute and high quality stuff. And man, if I have like dollar bills to give out like that, I'd rather spend dollar bills on food rather than like items. But Miniso has some really nice stationery and like beauty products too, and like face masks, pillows, and just random knickknacks with Sanrio characters on it. The noodles look like they're gently folded up, someone tucked in them and gave them a kiss. I don't know how they do it. Just every dish looks really quality with everything going on. After this, interestingly, we stuck around the San Jose area because that's where our moon base is located, or our extended family is located. But they also took us to 2 places. It's gonna be really surprising. We went to Apple Visitor Center and also the Google Visitor Center too. I guess I call it Apple Park, right? Do I have any pictures of it? I guess I do. It just looks like a regular apple. Okay. After we had Din Tai Fung, we went to the Apple Visitor Center. There's a thing called Apple Park, you know, that really circular building. But that's only for employees and they don't have outsider looking in because, you know, NDA stuff. Apple Visitor Center felt like a very standard, like, Apple store. There's an Apple store with added cafe and like a gift store too. So that's like the only difference. And there's also like a rooftop area where you can see out into the park and stuff. So Mama Haan really enjoyed the sights and stuff. She's not very tech savvy, but she's really interested in seeing the new technology of things there. Humper likes to feel the air back. Okay, Joba, I'm good now. I shouldn't have read that. I just caught my attention and I read it all out. You know, there was Apple Vision Pro that people were trying out. You had to sign up and reserve ahead of time, I believe, for those things. I didn't do it, but you know, I looked at it, felt the back of it and stuff. It was really neat. I'm trying to pay attention to the story, but man, the food is making me hungry again. I don't have any pictures of Apple Park where it doesn't dox anyone or any strangers in it. I have a video of Mama Haan playing Fruit Ninja on one of the tablets, so that's something cool. I was gonna say, one thing though is that the employees there are very interesting. The Apple employees are very honest, because we were looking at this mini tablet in the store and we're like, yo, you know, what do you think about this? And this guy, he said, oh, I don't recommend it. I don't have a very good poker face, but I was shocked. He said, you know, this thing costs about $500. All it is just a mini tablet when you can pay an extra $100 for the iPad Air. It doesn't offer any other features except for it being smaller, so might as well upgrade to Apple Air, iPad Air for all its features and stuff. So yeah, there's that. But other than that, you know, it's portable. That's all it really has going for it. I just wish it had more features. And I was like, damn. Low key, if I was looking for products to buy, I would buy the iPad Air that he's mentioning, because he kind of a little too honest about this mini iPad. He might be unintentionally like upselling me, but I just felt like this guy was just like so real. You know, he has like East Coast realness to him. iPad mini rules in a working environment is, I think there's a thing as too small. You know, I have small hands, my pop, but iPad mini is a little too small. I'm pretty sure they've advertised the advice to come customer not to buy the iPad Pro with M chip. I don't know, they really care about the M chip stuff. Most regular consumers don't really think about the chips. Hello, Lolly's feet. Hello from Russia. Hello. Welcome. I came back from a trip, so I'm just sharing my stories here. The old extra $100 upsell. Okay, Ned, but think about it though. If I were to look for an iPad product to buy, I would not buy the iPad mini after that. Oh, excuse me here. Well, a little dry in these air. Nico, hi. Welcome. Hello. So true, can you give me the iPad Air? I think I've upsold me so many times. I've tried by being honest. I like that. Well, I didn't buy anything there, but you know, they have a gift store where you can buy a t-shirt with the word Apple on it or Apple logo. I like their cups. Didn't buy it though, because I didn't know how to transfer it with me to back home. I bought it though. Have they changed the size on the iPad mini since the original? I have no idea, Jooko. I don't know what really changed with this iPad mini that I was looking at, but the guy was just like, don't buy this. And I was like, okay, I want to buy this then. I think my phone nearly the size of a mini iPad. Really? Your phone's a supercomputer, if I remember correctly, Ghost. While we were there, they're actually having a workshop event where they teach people how to take good photographs. I thought it was kind of lame because I already knew some of the stuff they're talking about. Like, no, line up with the grid and stuff. But there's a lot of older folks who are interested in the workshop about photography and stuff. So I guess it's pretty cool. I had the initial release, but those things are way too impractically small. That's what I'm saying, Jimoko. At that point, at the size that you're buying the iPad mini, just buy like a phone or buy like the iPad Air that he was, you know, he was advertising. Remind me of an old saying, West Coast nice but not good, and the East Coast is good but not nice. Yeah, well, okay. You know, it's funny you're doing it because I talked to a friend about this, and the quote that we settle on is that West Coast people are nice but not kind, and East Coast people are kind but not nice. And there's a whole analogy that we talked about with it. I'm surprised that the saying leaked out to other places already exist. I kind of agree. But I think that guy struck out to me because to me he was kind of kind. He has that East Coastness to him that I should ask where he was from. I'd be kind of interested. Too small for digital art anyways. Yeah, it really is. What's the point of iPad Air? Like all the other iPads are pretty thin and compact nowadays. I don't know, Porgy. I think you can ask the guy if you worked there and get his honest opinion about it. I mean, personally, I look at the price of an iPad and I compare the specs of an Android tablet that's half the cost. Yeah, you really are. Just the thing with Apple that really drives a lot of people to its product is the environment that you're in. Because once you get that tablet, you can transfer it to the phone or to the Mac or whatever, and it's a really seamless experience. I don't want to average. I don't want to sound like I'm like iPad, like Apple, like fan or anything, but just like it's just what I know it to be. I've heard that before. That's been my experience with it, Crow. But it's not a bad thing though. I bet it's gotta be a common thought on both coasts. Start analyzing name tags to find a specific guy. I forgot his face. I have a little bit of face blindness when it comes to people, but I don't know them that long. Wait, hold on. Oh god, we're actually gonna open up the Apple versus Android conversation in this chat. We gotta put a stamp out on it. Apple wants you lock in their ecosystem. It's not that they lock you. It's just that they offer so much benefit to their ecosystem. You're in it. I have Android phone and iPad Pro. My pop out here breaking the norms by having both products. I'm Android all the way, but Apple makes solid tablet. That's the only thing I'll give them. I will say that after this Apple experience, I did go to the Google Visitor Center. Okay, that's where I realized that for Android, their cameras are really good. I thought my iPhone 15 camera was good, but Android has some really good cameras too. I don't know why. It's just like they also have more editing features as well. And I'll talk about that in just a short moment here. It's back in my head. I knew Jerry were an iPad girl. I'm not an iPad kid at least. I am an Apple girl a little bit. I will admit that. I don't have a Mac though. I don't like Macs. I just like their phones. I only ever know stuff about their phone but nothing else. Bought the Magic Keyboard from my iPad Pro is amazing. What? That's pretty cool. Open stream, good food. Hi Tan! Unfortunately, I don't have photos for the next part I'm about to talk, Tan, so all I have is just the food from the meal I had that day. I like to give Apple a try, but I can't deal with them not letting me install apps that aren't from their store. Honestly, Daylef, I find that I'm tech illiterate, and to me, having limitation on the Apple device is useful for someone like me who just wants to have a functional phone. If you're more into customization, then I definitely recommend getting like an Android phone for that. Apple phone is not really for that. It's more for like the regular day-to-day user who doesn't really download stuff outside of it. Are Samsung tablets with the pen not good enough to compete with iPads for art and writing yet? Been trying to decide between those and the recent iPad Pro to upgrade to. Whoa. I'm a believer now, I'm not gonna lie. Also kind of related, but Apple does smartwatches much better than competition. Yes, I will say I got to try out some of the smartwatches from the Google store too. The Google Visitor Center. They're not as great as the Apple Watch for a few reasons. They try to be different by having a circular watch interface versus like a square. I thought that was interesting. They're like, we gotta like match up the competition but not copy them directly, so that's how they kind of distinguish it. Machi! Love a YouTuber model is cute, thank you! Your name is cute! That's all I can really say. I don't know what you look like, but your name is cute though. Oh, actually, did I read your name correctly? Is it Mochi? Mochi or Machi? Maybe Mochi. I think it's Mochi. My bad. I said Machi really enthusiastically. I should say Mochi. The whole picture quality comes from compressed SMS images being on Android versus uncompressed iMessage image. It looks good. It does look good. It's also a really expensive tan. These are all handmade. I have videos of the kitchen workers like making it by hand. It's really cool. Android will almost outclass the specs, but nowhere near as interconnected. I agree. Ooh, what's reminders? App and Apple Watch, Google Pixel Watch is serviceable. I want to try smartwatch like that so bad. They look so cool. They get kind of they just become a watch after a while. You do get kind of like enamored with the initial apps and stuff, but after a while it's just a regular watch. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm a techie. I like being able to write my own apps without having to pay license to test them. Yeah, it's a standard that. Let me pull up something real quick here. I have a photo of it, but it has me and my Haan in it, so I have to go grab an image online for it. Where is it? I guess I'll use this photo right here. It's like a good photo. Okay. I will say I prefer the Google Visitor Center versus the Apple Visitor Center. Apple Store felt like, yeah, it just felt like an Apple Store with a small area for it has like a 3D map, 3D printed raised map of the whole campus and stuff. And then outside from that they have a store, then they have the gift shop, and they have merch, and then coffee shop, and then rooftop stuff. That's cool and all, but I felt like Google was an experience, and I'll tell you why. The reason why Google is an experience is because of this image right here. The bike. The bike. I have so many photos on the screen. Maybe I should like tone it down a little bit. But yeah, the bike. We gotta talk about this. You don't need an iPad Pro to use it pencil at least. It just make sure you buy a bright pencil or tablet. Yeah, the pencils are a lot more flexible than the tablet you have to buy for it. I bought an Apple Pencil because I thought I could practice with a drawer. Gave up, but so nice for handwriting note. I hate wasting paper. It's great. I do like how smooth it is. Okay. Would ride? I was surprised because we went to a parking garage near Google, right? And outside the parking garage were these bikes. There's rows and rows of these Google bikes, and they even sell these as souvenirs too, like a mini version you take home. And Mama Haan were like, whoa! You know, I haven't ridden a bike in about 5 years or so. So, these seats are really high, so I had to lower it. The lowest setting is still high for me. My legs couldn't touch the ground that much. But you look like doors. Right? That the bike looks so funny. It had like a little bell you can like ring with and stuff. But you know, outside the garage where we are at, they had these bikes. You know, we picked a bike. Tried to ride it. I was a little weird for me at first. I felt like my balance wasn't quite right. It's really tall seat, but once I really got into it, I was able to ride it. So we rode the Google bike from the parking garage to the Google Visitor Center. It was about maybe a 3 or 4 minute bike ride from there. It was fun. It's so dumb to be like, oh man, it's fun to ride a bike. I haven't ridden a bike in a long time, and I'm riding like a really colorful Google bike to this place. And you know, we went there. Mama Haan was really struggling because she's much shorter than me, and I felt bad because she didn't know that there's like handlebars on this bike that can help you with the brakes. So she'd been kind of pushing the brakes by turning the wheels backward because that's what she's used to. and there was a couple times where she was stumbling and like fumbling and stuff, and I felt really scared for her because she's not the age where she can take a fall. We laugh at it. We called 911 in that case. There's like, now when you're making fun of this bike, but you'd be so down for it if you had a chance. Actually, Google product, I'll crash Apple or zip away on the ringing bell. I see. Who wants to ride in a basket while I pedal? The basket was a nice touch. I could put my purse in there and just like ride hands free with it. Yeah, so we took the bike from the garage to the Google Visitor Center. Right off the bat, you're inside the Google store for the merchandise and stuff. So there's like socks, pens, and stuff. Pretty cool stuff. I actually prefer the selection of merch from there versus the Apple store, and it's because they feature a lot of their products with the dinosaur. You know, the Google Chrome dinosaur when you don't have internet. There's some socks, there's on like cups and stuff. I kind of thought about getting it, but again, I was like, I shouldn't buy it. I shouldn't buy souvenirs from a tech store. It's just dumb. I just can't justify that. Could you carry a fat guy? What? Have you seen Ghost? Ghost will carry like a whole moose from Canada if he wanted to. He just choose not to because they're very violent. I can carry my buddy who's 6'3", over 200 pounds. That is terrifying. You're too strong, Ghost. You should probably lay off the gym a little bit. You want an Android figure? I forgot they had the Android figure. From the gift store, they lead you to their products. They also have a music section where you can like make music on their stuff, but that's beside the point. They had doorbell cams, phones, watches, thermostat, all sorts of Google products you can look through. And that was my first time really interacting with Google products because we don't really have it in this household. For one thing, their watch is kind of lame. I think that's where they kind of lose out on me because I have the Apple Watch and I know what it's like. But they have like a circular interface and it's just not as intuitive, I think, compared to the watch that Apple has. Surprisingly, a square watch interface is a lot more preferable if you have text up on it. Weirdly enough, that's what I think at least. And the folding phones. Oh my god, I wanted to try a folding phone. I think they did like this. It's the hot dog folding phone, not the burger way. You know, not the horizontal ones, the vertical one. How do you feel about those? I think they're cool. I can see Mama Haan rocking those things, but just not for me. Because the main pro of a folding phone is that you get to see more picture, and for her viewing experience, she likes having to see like more of her photos and YouTube video on a bigger screen, on a bigger device. Those are really cool. I was confused because I was like, oh, auntie, where's like the folding flip phone? And she was like, oh, it's that's not Android, it's Samsung. I didn't know the difference between Samsung and Android. I thought they're the same thing. As uneducated as that sounds. Those flip phones are so cool. One of my grandparents has one. If I stuck with Android, I think I'd get one for sure. I kind of feel like maybe there's a pipeline where I would go down that route if Apple decides to do it. It's a gimmick, but it's a cool gimmick, and I can see myself just using that for a bit. Google has graveyard dairy products in the back room in their Google complex. Wow. Not even a museum. I'm only 180, but you could go flying down the highway to get a bigger ET. I don't know the average weight for a guy, but 180 seems pretty normal. Over 200 though, that's where maybe it's a concern. I have no idea how much a guy should weigh. Their vibe, but kind of a pain. Mine was really snappy and either crushed my finger or scared the hell out of me every time. What? Did they really snap your fingers? I played around with it, you know. I really enjoyed like the rubber phone cover they had for those phones specifically. It's cool. I don't know. Overall, it's really a much better experience at the Google Visitor Center over the Apple one. Because another thing is that they also, you know, have the cafe and stuff. But outside of that whole area, they have outdoor sculptures, and those are really fun. You know, there's a sculpture of a bear made out of copper pennies. It's just, I don't know, it's just it's a lot more inclusive kind of thing. Apple was all about getting their products out. Google, same thing, but it was more of like the whole visitor experience. If you are from out of state, you make the trip worth it going there. Samsung phones use the Android OS. Yeah, but they don't. Google doesn't sell the flip phone one. They sell like this hot dog one. I don't know how to describe their folding methods with these phones, except saying hot dog and hamburger, because that's just the best way to really put it in perspective what I'm talking about. Google doesn't make a flipping phone, only their hot dog folding phone for now. That's what I'm saying. It's because flipping phone is for the Samsung, and when the hot dog folding phone is Google. Screaming in pain because you're caught in the Samsung phone, just funny to me. Maybe I'll get one, like, as a gimmick. I hope Apple... No, I don't think Apple wants to waste their time with those kind of gimmicks. I think it'd be fun to own one though. But I don't buy a phone until like 5 to 8 years down the line. So, it's gonna be a long while. Send a pic of the finger eater I had in general. Wait, let me see this finger eater real quick. Finger eater? Oh, that's what you meant? Wait, these are just regular flip phones. These aren't like the modern ones. I didn't even know Google made them at all, to be honest. That's how they distinguish themselves from the competition. Oh, we fold our phone the hot dog way. It's really Apple though, since Samsung's doing well with it. I don't think Apple's gonna do it. They're like on a roll right now with their recent presentation. Clamshell versus flip book, perhaps. I know people use the term clamshell all the time for Game Boy and DS. Nah, who says clamshell? Hot dog and hamburger it is. From there on forward, referring to these flip sides to have hot dog and hamburgers. It closed really hard. I'm surprised it didn't break from it. It's pretty durable. Old phones are durable as heck. Newer phones, you know, made out of glass and whatnot. It's the only thing that could keep me on Android, I think. I will say my older cousin bought those. I think he bought the hamburger style one. He actually liked it a lot, but then he got annoyed by it because he actually had to open the phone to call people. It's so funny. I'm like, why does that bother you? You literally bought the phone for that reason. But he's like, oh, it's a hassle trying to open my phone to call people or pick up a call from it. And I was like, whatever. Old Nokias are indestructible. Recent phones nowadays, they try to be at least like glass shattering proof, but it still happens. I really want a flip phone again, to be honest. Damn, I would suggest those folding phones they have. It's really cool. A really cool thing on a folding phone is that you can set it up somewhere, have it stand by itself and take a picture. That's the thing you can do with it. I have to say, I haven't owned like an Android product in a long time, but the cameras on those things are just much better. It's like, I thought iPhone 15 phone stuff is better, but it's just like, looks crisper and like they have more editing options. It's just really cool overall. I gotta give it up to them. I'm not like an Android girly, I'm more Apple girly. I say that, but I only have like 2 Apple stuff and that's it. I just remember this dude who ran a blender on Nokia. Will it blend? Will it blend? Foldable nowadays just makes the whole front cover a display that you run any app without having opened it. Yeah, but you don't really pick up a phone on the outside the foldable part, Portine. That's just weird. Even if it is like a feature or convenience they had it there. Oopsie, where did I put my phone? Okay, so I have a video of my mom playing Fruit on there. A video of her falling off the bike, that's really funny. I can't show that to you guys. For reasons. She's not like falling off the bike, but I have like a video of her kind of like stumbling a little bit. All good. There was a lot of really cool outdoor structures they had. I will say, if you have the chance to, if you want a chance to visit Apple or Google, just visit the Google place. It's really cool. These are the Google one, and then that was it. That was it. We went home, went to sleep, and then we flew downward for the wedding, or at least we have 1 day before the wedding, so I don't know if I had photos for that. Probably don't. A lot of these photos have my face in there or her face in there. Camera storage and processing power are all areas Samsung excels in. It's where they put in the majority of resource into working on, so it makes sense. I respect it a lot. I don't really think you can really say like, oh, Android's better or Apple's better. It really is what you need the best for in terms of your day-to-day needs, you know? Or even like your interests. If you want to do a lot of the like app development, then Android for sure. How'd you catch the fall? Scripted for sure. I don't ride my bike for... I'm like last. We have like a line of our family as we're riding to from the garage to the visitor center, and visitor center to garage. And I was the back of the line the second time, so I got to catch that. Alright. The next day. That was when we had to wake up and fly down south to San Diego, because that's where the wedding was. The wedding was held in that area. Oh my god, San Diego? I thought after being, well, I was Oceanside for a lot of my stay, but we went to a new Airbnb there, and you guys heard about it, right? I talked a little bit about it, but this Airbnb was weird. It was, for the most part, had all the amenities we needed. You know, we had free laundry, we had the kitchen to ourselves, refrigerator for our stuff. But this Airbnb was weird. The weirdest one I went to by far. So for context, I knew that this Airbnb host was an artist because a lot of these profiles, they'll list their occupation, you know? And he had artist as his occupation. I was like, oh cool, you know, I could weave out an art with this guy depending on what kind of art he does. When I went to this Airbnb, I saw the dog. I sent it to a few friends, but I don't want to show it here because I don't want to like seem like I'm ragging on the person or anything. But when you put artists on your profile, I'm thinking like, oh, you know, impressionist, realism artist, maybe anime artist, as weird as it gets, but not a furry artist. I just didn't expect that. So every morning when I get out the door from that room, I'm greeted by this Dalmatian dog in a t-shirt while I'm playing basketball or something. I don't know. I was like, this person unashamed about their interests. They hang up their furry artwork in the hallways of the Airbnb. I read one comment that was like, oh, you know, this person has cute art, it's really adorable. But I'm thinking, man, this person has QR code at the bottom of their paintings, and you can buy it too, which is really cool. But then their artist handle is a very furry-esque kind of handle. Think like the name like what kind of name is this? You know the Warriors Cap book? They would have names kind of like that. That was weird to me a little bit. I mean, furry artists are cool. I just never really stayed in Airbnb where they hang their... Listen. If I was doing an Airbnb, I would not host my anime art. I would not post like that stuff in the Airbnb place. I respect that a lot. It wasn't Yabe, but because the art they had the QR code in was all pretty safe for work stuff. It had like Stitch there. You know, there's some public appeal work there, but their profile picture on their art storefront had like a guy, like a really buff furry dude with like his chest popping out, and I was just like, you're being like really normal and furry right now, but I know you're like holding back on us. The only furry artist that's not sufficiently wealthy. Are you sure? This is like a West Coast like Airbnb house they rented out to other people. In an effort to remain respectful, I remain silent. Listen, like I met a lot of like, I'm friends with someone who's like a major furry. He's super nice, and he's also really sad that furry get like a really bad rep for a lot of the things that they're into, and I get it too. But it's just like, I don't know. It just he takes all the not like the typical furry stuff, even like the sussy furry profile picture, and it's all out there. And I respect it a little bit. The dimension like pants as much as Pomporin doll. Oh yeah, I sent it to Joe Bob, but Just imagine like a cartoon Dalmatian dog that's anthropomorphized with a t-shirt, no pants, with holding a basketball or something. It was like that. It was like that kind of vibe. We should all strive to be as proud as that guy. We should. We really should. I should post my pictures in the hallways. You see like my VTuber model in baby form and like all throughout stages of life, just like that. Ah, that. I mean, fair, there's a lot of weirdo furry people. No, but this one's like really normal. Anyways, I'll just talk about the Airbnb a little bit because I think it's important to talk about Airbnbs as people are getting into traveling and stuff. Aside from the weirdness of that Airbnb was also 4 out of 5 stars, and it's because the bathroom, the place was definitely owned by a guy because it was clean but not like girly clean, if that makes sense. You know how like guys will clean a bathroom but they don't clean like the toilet ring in their toilet? It's that level of clean is what I'm talking about. The shower head was a little awkward. I'm not that tall. I will admit now that I'm not that much tall, but like the shower head was so weird for me to angle my head. I had to lean forward to have the water like hit my head or something. And I take great pride in my clean bathroom. I hope so. Clean bathroom is something you can't neglect. Aside from the furry artwork, there was a very major red flag for me, and that was I remember at nighttime, you know, I went out and I saw a guy sleeping on the couch, and I was like, huh? Listen, our room is on the first floor of this Airbnb, and across from us is the living room couch, and it was empty when we were there. But at night, we saw this guy just sleep on the couch. Like, he has a blanket and stuff rolled up there. And that was so weird to me, because I thought it was just gonna be Airbnb people in their Airbnb room, but there was just a random guy on the couch. I'm thinking, okay, there's a few thoughts I'm having. I'm thinking, is this guy... did I take his room or something? Is he renting out his room to me and he's sleeping on the couch? Is he like the co-owner of his Airbnb place? Because the picture of the Airbnb host is different from the guy I'm seeing on the couch. He's like a totally different person. Man, he is just chilling. I just feel like it's weird because, you know, I see him every morning like, bye. I'm leaving now. Bye. Hi, we're back. It's just a little strange. Oh wait, who doesn't have a clean parcel toilet? What? Just nasty? That's just how it is for Jawoko when guys live by themselves. I feel like when they're bachelors and stuff, but if they're female, they're fine too. I feel like females are a little bit more attentive to details. Wonder if my bathroom is clean enough for Jueri? Maybe it is, as long as you clean the toilet rings and stuff. I'm a strictly hotel-only person. I wish I could just rent a hotel in the West, but it's just... okay, you know what? It's fair enough. You know, it was like $60 a night at this place. We needed about like 4 or 5 days down there. So, and a hotel in San Diego, Oceanside area was about $200 a night minimum. Just couldn't afford it. Uncle Sam drilled a hole keeping your bathroom clean and organized into me a long time ago. Oh, really? You needed a government to tell you to keep your bathroom clean if people are not keeping clean then? Stop lumping me in with a group? Okay. I will say, it's a bell curve of people who keep their bathroom clean. There's the top half that has attention to detail, like the toilet ring and stuff, and the bottom half that does have a clean bathroom, but like misses a few things. You don't get the whole place to yourself? No, we do get the whole place to ourselves. It's just that other rooms are rented out to other Airbnb people, and the living room apparently just random person. I only ever done hostels. I understand Airbnbs now. Yeah, San Diego kind of expensive. Very expensive. It was nice though because it felt like San Diego had East Coast pricing. I realized then, moving away from the Bay Area, that the Bay Area is just a scam because their food is overpriced, the portion size are not that big, and the food is maybe sometimes meh quality. So I didn't realize it until I had like the like $6 mango sticky rice as opposed to $13 mango sticky rice in Bay Area. Yeah, the military gives out beatings for dirty bathrooms. I respect that. I feel like a clean bathroom, the bathroom where you do like your deeds and stuff, like it's also a comfort place too. So that's great. I'm grateful that you have that for yourself. Let me check the photographs to remember what I did in the first day. So yeah, that was the whole student Airbnb. Random guy sleeping on a couch every day, every night. I feel bad too. I rated the place a 4 out of 5 stars, but the Airbnb host was like, awesome, you know, thank you for picking this place. I rated you 5 stars. Feel free to do the same. And I'm like, they're guilting me. They're guilting me to rating them 5 stars, but I can't. I gotta be honest about this weird couch situation to me. And so, yeah, I just gotta drive back to the apartment. Thanks for stream. Glad you're back. Thank you, Joe Bob. Drive safely. Yes, I would made friends with him. You probably would have made friends with him. He's a big guy, big tough dude. I just scared me because the profile picture did not look like him. Well, they're just totally different person in general. Okay, so first day there, Haan and I, we went to Oceanside. We went to their city hall. Their city hall had like a full pool, like a pool with some palm trees popping out of it. That was really weird. Well, let me see if I can find the picture of it. City hall. How is this real? I didn't mean to walk in this place, but we accidentally came across it and I realized it was City Hall from the looks of it. Oops, not image side. Let's see. Found around city. This is what Oceanside. Oh, it's blocking the whole thing. This is what the City Hall looked like. Like you see the building and then there's just water in front of it. Oh my god, this place had money. Oh my god. The City Hall on the East Coast don't look like this at all. We don't have water going off with the pool. Yeah, so this is not San Diego, this is Oceanside, which is north of San Diego. And it was cheaper place to stay, so that's where we're at for the most part. Yeah, I wore a really good outfit that day. I don't know what about the outfit that people were complimenting, but I was complimented by like 3 different ladies of a different age group, different places. That was cool. I will. Sorry, it's just a really weird aside, but on this day I wore like a 2-piece outfit, but it was like, I don't know how to describe it to you. I can only send photos, but I don't want to send photos with my face on it. City Hall shows up to work in bathing suit. You gotta swim to your office. It's customary. It's really cool because next to this area there was a lot of stalls celebrating Juneteenth. So Mama Han and I went through it. We bought cotton candy, and I got free bubbles. I got free bubbles, and you probably think, oh, bubbles for kids, and you know what? You're right. But now it's like my ADHD fidget spinner on my desktop here that I just blow out every now and then when I'm bored. A better public works department's underfunded. Really? I realized with Oceanside is that living near the waters gives you a huge advantage. I don't know why, but the Bay Area is surrounded by water, but they often have dry looking patches of grass. But over here, upper North San Diego, they have like luscious greens. It's basically what I imagine like California to be, you know? But a 2-piece? Yes, a top and bottom. Wait, not like a bikini, Porty. I'm talking about like a outfit, like a dress, a 2-piece outfit. Do you want some candy? Alpine? Welcome, Alpine. I don't want candy. I don't take candy from strangers. But this music does something weird with it. From here we went. From City Hall we went through. We tried to go to the boardwalk. the boardwalk was really interesting because it was the beach, right? I was surprised because I thought beaches were supposed to be cold and stuff, but it felt like cool air blowing at us. It wasn't cold air, it's cool air. But the kind of air you get from an AC. And Haan and I were just like, wow, we don't feel cold at all here. Like beach? Up into the One Piece? What do you mean? This is a really cool place. We saw a lot of surfers and stuff. I'm gonna just grab an image here. These are not my images, by the way, because I just too many photos have my face in it because I'm narcissistic. I'm kidding. I just kind of rare for me to take a picture of a place and just have like the area of it coming through. Oh yeah, this is the beach. There's a whole boardwalk there. There's a really long stretch of boardwalk you can go through. It's full of fishermen trying to get stuff, and at the end of it there's supposed to be a restaurant. But when we went there, it was actually blocked off because the restaurant at the end of that pier was caught on fire. And I was just like, whoa. You know, they're very lucky that the whole boardwalk didn't catch on fire. It was just the restaurant itself. So kinda neat. We watched some surfers. We saw like baby surfers or like they're really young going on there. After this, oh my god, so let me tell you. What's it called? It was the flower field. Mama Haan really likes flower. After the beach we went to see the flower field, and I'll show you what it looks like normally. So, flower field. These are the usual photos at the flower field, and maybe it's a little lame because you guys are not interested in flowers, but this is what she was into. Oh god, it's blocking me. She wanted to see this, but when I was googling and searching for the time that opens, this place only opens from March 1st, I think, until May something. Yeah. Oh, this is a better picture right here. We're gonna open this one instead. Yeah, that's what it looks like, right? The flower field that we wanted to go to. Ah, man. I looked at the website, it said it's closed for the season. It's only open during the springtime. There's a lot of tourists and travelers. Yeah, it's really beautiful, right? And I was like, no way they're closed. How can they be closed, right? Like, you can't just close off a view. And so I made it a mission to go there. And so, that a picture of it? It's not a picture of it. When I went there with Mama Haan, we went to like a place to view it and stuff. Because there's an area outside of it where you can see the whole thing. I think it's about 50 acres of flowers. It was brown. Everything was dead. Everything was just dirt. Brown. This entire field. You see this picture? Turn it brown. Actually, as a matter of fact, I can do it for you. Let me see. Let me see. It was like this. Let's see. Who shift this into brown? How do I do this? Like the reddish here? I can't find it, guys. Where is it? Okay, yeah, there you go. Imagine that, but like this color. It was all dirt. And we're just like, damn, so this is what happened when you go out of season to see it. We saw it and we just started laughing. We drove a decent amount of minutes from the beach to just this place, and we just started laughing out loud when we saw it. We're like, ha! We're idiots for coming here during summertime. Like, it's just... It takes time to grow flowers. It was only available during the springtime. I think they just kind of kill it off or give it away or something during the summertime. So unfortunately we missed it by a month. It's only closed to the unresourceful. Bro, it looked like... If it looked like that, I'd be worried if I stepped into the Twilight Zone. I was wondering, like... Because a lot of the Google reviews have the colorful flowers, but when we went there, it was just dead dirt. I'm surprised no one took a picture of it during like the off season just to complain on 1-star review. Be like, oh, there's dead dirt in here. No, it's just off season. And so it looks like they just closed off the whole entire place after that springtime's over. I think the same situation for tulip fields out in Europe. Oh, I've heard about tulip fields too. Those are really popular over there. You know, people have like wedding shots in this area. People have, you pay money to have a tractor drive you around the whole field. Ah man. Okay, I'll just undo this photo filter now because I feel like it's putting bad name to the flower field. Ooh, how do I do this? There we go. Hololive from the 80s. You got some weird tech terms. Polaroids. You don't have Polaroids in this day and age. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Give me a moment. After that we went to a outdoor mall. That was really cool. Just imagine like stores put next to each other, but they're like luxury stores or a mix of like one-off stores and stuff. So that was how that day was. After this, there's the wedding. The next day there was the wedding. Oh my god. The only picture I have to show for the wedding was this drink here. Where is it? Where did I put the... oh. There we go, the drink. Me and my proper nail in this photo. I guess I could show what dress I was wearing too. Actually no, I can't show you it because you could be a little stalkerish with it, but... the wedding which she failed to catch a flower, sad. Alright, let's talk about the wedding. This is my first wedding ever. My first Western wedding, I should mention, because Papa Haan's a very social butterfly, so I've been to like Asian style weddings before, and all they do there is serve food. That's it. But this is my first time going to like you know, the whole shebang. It was this wedding was held outdoors for the most part. It was in like a looks like a botanical garden. I was really surprised. Anyways, we got there. There's an area where you can. There was an area where there's a table when you first enter. We have to go through the forest, through the bridge itself, and then there's a table. And on the table there was like newspaper detailing like the bride and groom, like fun information, like, hey, you know, here's a wedding schedule, a special thank you, and like stuff like that. And then there's like a phone, like a dial. Was it? Rotary phone. Yeah, they have rotary phone on the table where you can leave a voicemail for the bride and groom, and it's a really cute idea and stuff. Anyways, oh, nice nails always, Juju. Thank you. This will be the default nail for myself day and day. Everybody on Amazon buying it out. Dress shown? No, I'm just worried because if I show the dress, Mama Haan's cousin, I think, has a very public Facebook, so that's why I want to avoid that kind of thing. Anyways, you'll never find me. You know, the wedding, at first we filed in. It didn't start until 30 minutes later. We all found a seat. Mama Haan and I sat in back. I don't know this person is getting married. She's my mom's cousin's daughter, so there's a very disconnect with me and the bride. You know, everyone sat down. It's outdoors in front of like the waterfall or something. It was really cool. And there was the bride and groom coming down. Can you Photoshop your face in the background now? Bruh. It's too much worry. I just want to show you photos and tell you stories. I heard the first song that came on was BTS Spring Day. Like, this groom, like, he and I would probably hit it off as friends because he has some K-pop taste. There's a lot of K-pop songs in the wedding venue, but you know, when he was walking down the aisle, he had BTS piano version of Spring Day. Da 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 da. That song going on. There's no cake. There's no wedding cake towel. They just disregarded it. But I'll mention more of this. I think every family had those extended members they just had no clue about. My extended family is the crazy rich Asian, that's for sure. They hustle and work. I respect that a lot. There was no cake. There was a really big pastry, like big donuts. But no, 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 no. Let me explain. I don't think I ruined the experience at all. So first the groom was walking down the aisle. You know, we was quiet at first, a little awkward. Then we started clapping a little bit. And then next set of people were 3 guys. They were the flower guys, I guess. No flower girl, they're flower dudes. 3 of his friends or her friends, and they you know, they had these fanny packs around them. They're wearing suit, but they have fanny pack, and they're coming down the aisle. Then some, I don't know where, they started busting out moves. I was like, what the heck? This is so modern. I thought this is only in like TikTok or something. But they started busting out moves, twerking a little bit, tossing out flowers, and we're just all like getting into it a little bit. They came down, and then it was the bridesmaid. They had their own thing coming down. You know, as each of these people are coming through, they had their own selected music. The flower boys, they had like their music was gonna start ramping up. What the heck? It's supposed to be. It's all very modern. You won't get it. They like here definitely had fun with their wedding. You know, the groom came, the groomsmen, the bridesmaid, the parents of his, and then the parents of hers, and then finally the bride. Her choice of music, well, she mentioned it in her speech, was from Shrek 2, and so she came down to the piano version of that, and it was just, it made me realize that the wedding day is not for the groom at all. It's more so for the bride and the celebration of the bride. No, I guess I'm just an old man. I didn't know weddings could be like that. Weddings don't have to be formal, Tao. We didn't have a flower girl because all her friends are like in their like 30s, you know, early 30s. They don't have kids yet. They don't got kids for that kind of thing. Hey, Shrek 2 was a really good romance, okay? A really good love story. So there's the bride and groom. I couldn't see because I sat in front of like titans. I think it was umbrellas too. They exchanged their vows, you know. I remember he was talking about like how they first met and stuff, and then oh, it's so emotional. It's not my wedding. It wasn't my wedding, but I felt the emotion. I had to sit there with a stone face, but my eyes were welling up like this. And I just I don't know why I was emotional, because I felt the emotion of what these people were going through. They didn't have it easy. And I feel bad for them because I'm a VTuber. Detailing their stuff, but a lot of it's private. If they find it and they're like, dang, why is this girl so telling this to the world? But the bride, when she talked about it, she opened up about how, you know, how her favorite movie was Shrek 2, and the song she walked down to was from Shrek 2 as well. And she talked about how that was her favorite movie because at the end he could have chosen to be an ogre. She was like, oh, I'm not calling you ogre by anything, and all laugh, haha. But she basically talked about how, you know, he had an option where he gave up. He could have given up his swamp, his comfort, his life to be with her, or he could just stay as an ogre, and you know, the whole thing. And then she talked about the hardship with it, their dogs, and then they exchanged vows, and then they kissed. That was the whole procession. And I was just thinking, man, I thought weddings were like complicated messes and stuff, but this is pretty simple. You just have people walking down the aisle, exchanging vows, and then doing the I do business. It should have been me, not her. It really should have, honestly. But I'm not ready for marriage. Like, there's a time and place for everything. I'm still like figuring out myself as a person to get to that point. If I was holding a wedding, my walking song will probably be what the groom chose, which is the BTS Spring Day song. So it would not be a Shrek 2 song. I don't think I relate to Shrek 2 all that much. After that, it was the you know, reception. So from this time to the next hour, we were able to, there was a bar for us. There was like a beer place, and then there's a margarita place, and then there's an ice cream place. I went to get ice cream because I like the ice cream bar, and they hired some sort of caterer that had really good flavors. Oh my God, I was like, look at what I had. But Mama Haan had like mango sticky rice. That was surprising because it had like a white and yellow swirl, and the white part tastes like sticky rice and the yellow part tastes like mango. That was really, really good and high quality. I should have gone for seconds, but pardon me for for not doing that. You're 65-year-old, you're past that age? What the hell? People 65 can still get married. What are you on about, simpleton? Marriage is fun for other people. Absolutely no way for me. I don't know who it is, poor genius. It's a random girl who was born in 2000. That's all I can say, poor genius. This picture that I have on screen right now. Okay, listen. I didn't know this, but I was like, oh, margarita. I never had a margarita before, but I always see like high-class women in media drinking margaritas. Or it's like a feminine drink, right? Margaritas. So I went to get one with Mama Haan because we thought, oh, it looks cute, maybe it tastes good. And I was like, yeah, get me like the lychee margarita or something. And then this girl, she's like, show me ID. So I showed her my ID. I was of age and I was like 99. You know, I came to Earth in 1999. She's like, oh, I'm 2000. I'm like, these people are getting younger. Anyways, yeah, I got this. I took a sip and I realized this was the strongest dose of alcohol I had in my life. And I was like, and my mom was like, and we decided not to drink it. And so that was a picture of me drinking it afterward. That's how much was left in the whole cup. You like margaritas? I felt like I was drinking straight hand sanitizer for real with this. Carded at the wet. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I just look young. Were you gonna black out from a sip? I am super lightweight, but I just hate when alcohol tastes too strong in the whole drink. I like it lighter. Mama Haan's not a drinker either. She's just like me. We like Seagram. We like the 3% alcohol that tastes like soda. So we had 2 cups of this. One for me, one for her. And we're just thinking, what do we do with this? You know, we can't just leave it on table. They're gonna know and they're gonna gossip that the Haan family are people who waste food. And you know what? They're right, because we didn't drink this. You take a Seagram? Yeah, I'll take Seagram too. I like margaritas, but low-key wish they're stronger. They're too strong. Are you kidding me? Goes, this tastes like straight vodka. I think there was vodka in this actually, maybe. I don't know. Margaritas are pretty hit or miss in my experience. It's bitter and kind of strong, nice drink, but not a fave. Okay, so I guess margarita is not like a fan favorite. Always go for non-alcoholic. There's no non-alcoholic, pal. The only non-alcoholic option was the ice cream. When I was eating the ice cream, by the way, I heard screaming and I realized that they were doing the bouquet throw and I missed it entirely. So, to those of you who believe in me, I couldn't catch a bouquet because I was busy scooping my face with ice cream. That was the whole story with that. But back on this drink. Mama Haan and I had 2 full cups of this. We're thinking, what do we do with this? So we go to the bathroom and then there was like a family bathroom where one person can enter and lock the door with. And I was like, I guess I'll do it because I suggested we get margaritas. They look good. People are like wilding over it. So I'm just, alright, maybe I'll get it. So here I am in the bathroom pouring down the sink this really expensive alcohol and I felt so guilty because it was free. Quote unquote free for provided to us. But you know, I poured it down the sink. I walked out with 2 empty cups of this thing and then we just put it away on the table, whatever. But that was just like a waste of alcohol and I felt really guilty about it too. Okay, then the day you have your own wedding, there better be non-alcoholic version. Of course, Tom, we're gonna have like boba tea out there. Getting married to ice cream now? I'm kind of glad I ate the ice cream. No, those are like really high quality ice cream. Okay, toss, forget about it. That'll come another day. Maybe I'll get to a different wedding. You failed to account for mess up sense of taste. Oh, that's true. I forgot that you don't have like taste buds, Course. You should have mailed them to me. Oh, I should have. Boba, so I got an invite, right? You got an invite. You'll get an invite for sure. I'll just marry myself, easy enough. It's so awkward, just one guy at the altar by himself and then they're doing like the whole wedding vow from each side. All for it. There'll be alcohol and non-alcoholic version for sure. I'm back, what I miss? Oh, dig it. I was telling people how I had this full drink in this picture right here and I just poured it out in the bathroom because it's too strong. That was it. Who said just one guy? I'll use a JPEG. Oh, you said you're gonna get married to yourself, right? Is you in a JPEG of yourself? Oh, that's bold of you. That's called self-love right there. What point for it out? I see. Let me check the photos. This wedding was so modern. They had like mirrors and stuff for you to take selfies with. After that was the excuse me. Trying to comb through my memories of what they had. They had a photo booth. That is a very modern photo booth. You just take picture and then you get it printed out. The little three pictures, I think. So, or 3 or 4 pictures, I forgot. So there was that for you to do. After this, there was the dinner. Oh my god, the dinner is controversial. I feel so bad for the groom and bride because Mama Haan was not feeling it with the food. Also, a mirror across from me at the altar. Oh my god. I just wouldn't have a wedding if I was just gonna be by myself. I'm just saying. That's like the logical thing. There was the dinner. They had like 5 grain of rice stuff in a bell pepper. They also had like strawberry salad, some sort of beef you can get. There's also like mashed potato. They call it Yukon Gold whipped potatoes, but it's just mashed potatoes. And I was just like, oh, they also pasta too. That was great. I like the pasta a lot. I'm a pasta lover, so I'm a little biased. But from Mama Haan, she was like, oh, these food aren't as good. And I understand her because it was a large gathering of Asian folks mixed in with Moon people, you know. But it was really, really Western food. Mama Haan has been to weddings. Has been to like Papa Han's friend wedding before, and they would serve like, you know, lobster, steamed fish, shark fin soup, all that good stuff. Well, here they had like pasta, mashed potato, steak, strawberry salad, and like 5 grain stuffed bell peppers. And she was just not feeling the food at all. I'm just thinking like, man, I'm taking notes in my head thinking, if I ever have a wedding, I gotta make sure to get the like Asian food on deck for her, because she was just she did not like their food at all. The whole wedding itself was really nice, right? Just the food was just not really her taste palette. The Haan family won like the lottery back to back to back. What? Why'd you say that? In my room, Chumin? Oh, that's cute. A little self-wedding in your own little room. That's good. Yeah, she was not feeling the food, and I sat across from her. That's what our sandwich meant. This food, I like it. I like mashed potato, steak, and pasta. Those are things I like. They're just simple food for a simple taste palette. All that food is rich. Ah, man, there's so much wasted food for sure. Because it looked like a lot of people. Well, you know, there's some finished plates, but there's just like a lot of food left over. Makes me uncomfortable, but that's just how weddings are. You know, there was... After some time eating, there was a section of the whole thing where the DJ was like, alright, we're gonna have people read off some stuff. And so, you know, he invited the parents. Okay, first was the best groomsman. Was it groomsman or something? No, best man? Yeah. The best man gave a speech, a funny story about the first time he met his friend, which is the groom. And then afterwards it was the they invited the bridesmaid, which is the bride's sisters, and they gave a story. The bride's sister is funny. They started off by saying, remember when we tied you up in a chair and made you watch the horror film with your eyes open, peeling it open and stuff? That was how they opened it. They were like, yeah, we tied her up and forced her to watch a horror movie when she didn't like horror. And basically, with that story, they opened it with that because Yeah, kidnapping a little bit. And they talked about how when they untied her because her parents found out and they got in trouble, she didn't get mad at them. She just started laughing really loudly. And so it's just like, you know, a fun memory that they want to share and kind of talk about the merits of both the bride and groom. Sounds like a fun Friday. Oh, I'd be so mad at my sibling for eternity if they did something like that to me. They would not have a story like that where she's laughing at the end. I would actually rip their heads off if they did that to me. They know I dislike horror. The people in my family know that. After the groom, the best man, and the bride's sister gave her speech, it was the parents next, right? You're right, they won't untie you, that's the difference. I will use my telekinesis to untie the ropes. Watch out! Do you love the spooky stuff? We know how I am with spooky stuff. My brain can't really seem to distinguish the scary stuff with the fake stuff and real stuff when I watch the games or play the games. Or movies too. This is really funny, but the parents were giving speeches. Both the grooms and the brides were giving speeches. Their parents were. They were unintentionally very comedic. I feel bad for saying that, but they would read something, stop, and they're like, I can't read where the words are, and then we laugh a little bit. Then they start back up. Like, just comedic timing is so good. Unintentionally, it was just up to par. They don't mean to like be funny, but they just are. Because both side of parents, English is not their first language, so they were going through some of the papers and stuff. But you know, it's a little emotional. We drank after each of the speeches. True comedians, yeah, true comedians who don't know their own power. They accidentally stumble into their own comedic timing for it. It's a little emotional a little bit again. I'm sitting there, stone face, but there's tears welling up in my eyes. I don't know why I'm like this at weddings, but I always see people like tear up at weddings and stuff, but actually experiencing it for the first time, I kind of feel the words in my soul when they speak from their own POV of things. But yeah, after that, you know, the DJ goes, okay, we're gonna have the bride dance with insert that name, and we'll have the groom dance with insert mom's name. And then they didn't do that though. Both the bride and groom brought both of their parents to the dance floor. It was such a stark difference. The bride was doing like a ring around a rosy with her parents, but the groom, you know, he's in like a headlock with his parents. They're all like crying a little bit, I guess. The groom is a very emotional guy, I realized. She married like a soft guy, but I kind of preferred that though. You know, you don't need like a strong big guy. What you need is like a soft guy who's not afraid to show his emotion, because that's the kind of guy who would make a good dad, you know. If I have a wedding and my parents can't read the text, I'm just say read it in Chinese because it'll be more hilarious since I really understand it. I think one of the groom's dad actually read his in English and then started rapping in whatever language he chose. There's some chuckles, but I didn't understand it at all. But the people who understand the language he was speaking, they were chuckling some parts of it. But you know, it was applauding the effort because they were probably nervous up there giving a speech and stuff. It's a very important day. I will look for a soft emotional guy. Got it, Juju. You know, it's interesting because I feel like a lot of Asian parents will put that like toxic masculinity in your kids to be like, don't cry, crying's not very manly. So I don't know, it's just like I respect the groom being able to do that, and also respect the bride for seeing that sort of strength within him. After that, the bride and groom did their first dance. It was choreographed really well. Like, it was so cool. You know, they're dancing to a song together. There's parts where, you know, she twirls. There's parts where she goes in for a dip and he dips her in low. But there are parts where he lifts her up because the song lyrics references her being lifted up. It was so cool. Like, we were just cheering when the small bits happen. Define soft. Are we talking about emotionally attached or just minorly soft, meaning kind-hearted? I don't know what the difference is. I guess like kind-hearted, you know, emotionally attached. Whatever you said there, that's basically what I mean by soft guy. Someone who's not afraid to be in touch with their emotions. Yeah, it was cute, Jawoko. I just throughout this entire procession, I was cheering for the groom and bride, even though I don't know them. But part of me thinks like, so this is what I should have for a wedding, huh? You know, I'm just thinking like, man, I kind of want a wedding too. I kind of want a wedding for myself seeing this, because it's just like a very elaborate but kind of a emotional tie-in of basically giving away the daughter to this new family in a way. There's no wedding cake. They didn't do the whole wedding cake cut ceremony thing. They had donuts, really large donuts. Really, I preferred that personally for myself. But gotta get the bouquet. I couldn't get the bouquet. I was at the ice cream bar. That's my biggest mistake during this entire wedding, not being able to get the memo. Marry yourself? Ah, but simpleton, you don't get it. It's like you gotta have like the venue and be filled with people who's been there for you in your entire life. I know it's ruined. You don't have to point it out. After the bride and groom had the first dance, man, it was so magical. It really is magical. They definitely practiced for it. The DJ was like, "Alright guys, get ready to go to the dance floor." And then he starts rolling up with like New Jeans song, and all the bridesmaid and groomsmen, none of the adults or me, because we don't really know them, started going to the dance floor surrounding the bride and groom dancing and stuff. And so Mama and Haan and I took our leave there. Not before we took some Mexican food with us. Just connect your laptop to a projector, invite all your friends to Discord. Done. Hey, what the? You're taking a step too far. Projector? You have a projector cost? That's like 1K right there. Might as well put that 1K towards an actual wedding. They were putting on K-pop songs because DJ was like mixing them together. But no one was doing like the choreography. Like New Jeans songs are pretty easy to dance to, but they don't do it. And I was in a dilemma because I was thinking, man, I don't know them, but I just noticed choreography, but I shouldn't dance to it. So I'll just walk away with Mama Haan. Women are expensive to please? Damn, we should find someone lower maintenance then. Sounds like fun time, honestly, minus the dancing. What? Let's talk about this a little. Let's break it down. The bride and groom don't really know how to dance. It's not like something you practice beforehand. It was just a bunch of people jumping up and down on the dance floor. That was what they were doing there. It was... all I hear is, what's your ETA? What's your ETA? And I'm thinking like, I'm moving my hand a little bit. I'm like, alright, I gotta stop this. I gotta put my hand down. Stop that hand from moving. Man, they went from like a decent amount of K-pop songs to like some other pop songs like Dua Lipa and stuff, so good choice all around. I only dance when I'm drunk enough to forget that I can't. Yeah, that's why they had the whole like wedding procession before it with the bars and stuff. Hello everyone, new rule has been added. Can't believe I say this. Please not have wedding in the BC, it'll make people very uncomfortable. Hey, wait, Dayla, do people actually have weddings in BCs? I always thought, you know, in my old community, I was thinking this. I was super young, by the way. I was thinking, man, I enjoy these people so much. I wouldn't mind like screen sharing my wedding or something to have them there, kind of be. Because I think I remember there are streamers who like live stream their wedding, you know, and it's just like, yeah, you know, it's pretty chill. But I thought about it some more and I realized that streaming your wedding is kind of cringe a little bit, because it should be about the people who care about you, you know, make that visit there. But a live stream a wedding, why not? I can't. What if you divorce, right? What if you divorce and then you have to live stream up around the world or wherever? It's hard to find a decent standard. Too many not 6 feet, not making 6 figures. 6 feet is actually kind of too tall for some people too. Is it coffee pasta? I've seen many variations, all of which I don't feel like bringing up right now. Okay, okay, no worries, no worries. I'll stream divorce as well. Yeah. He's signing a divorce proceeding. Can you imagine Twitch chat? Like sending out like the lol emoji or the mocha s emoji as you're signing off on these forms. That's some crazy content this stream. Man, it was late at night during that time. Yeah. Feels sacred? I wouldn't stream the wedding. Yeah, it does feel sacred, but I've heard of streamers who streamed their wedding and then they got divorced. It's a really sizable one. I didn't watch it though, because I'm not really like a wedding person, so other people don't know. But it does happen. TTS wedding guaranteed divorce? Oh my god! You're really rubbing salt into the wound if you have a text to speech going off. $100 text to speech! Haha! Double the content, marriage and divorce same time, world record for ending a relationship. Yeah, I wouldn't do live stream wedding, that's wild. Some people are really comfortable with it. I guess you have to be both content creators for that kind of thing. You lose half of your money to yourself in divorce, unless you write a prenup. You know, prenup's what you need. $100 in pocket time to find my next girl? Shoo, you ain't loyal at all, Sim14. You're just going through for the grifting. Stream the prenup. Oh man, you guys are... we're bleak out here. After this wedding, we went to the Furry Airbnb place. That was night. The day after, we explored San Diego. God, San Diego was really pretty. Like they had like so many museums and stuff in this one area you can go through. It's just, oh my god, it was just a different world in San Diego. I thought the Bay Area would be similar to it, but because they're all in the same state, but it was just a different environment entirely. San Diego has like a lot of fountains and structures and like just really cool architecture that makes it different. Her prenup won't work if the person signed it during emotional distress, so if they sign it while they cried, they can avoid some loopholes. I don't think so, Tony. Maybe that's like a very lawyer-esque thing, but for the most part, I don't think it will go through. If she was loyal, she wouldn't have divorced me in the first place. No, it's you divorcing her for content, isn't it? She'd be insane not to divorce a streamer. Yeah, so day after the wedding, we went to the heart of San Diego. Great place, recommend it, you should see it. It was Balboa Park, I think it was called. It's called Park, but... Park? It's called a park, but it really is just a plot of land set aside for what's considered a park. Ugh, this place is insane. San Diego Zoo, that's all I know about San Diego, and that was from Madagascar. Tao, you should come with us. I should have taken you with us, because it's really fun. You won't get any sleep, but it'll be fun. Yeah, falls under the duress clause? You're your lawyer? Is that how you know about it? That Tony Park is just citing like a one case wonder. It's for the bit, Juju. Oh. Yeah, so Balboa Park is a really large plot of land set aside for like different museums, different architecture, gardens of all kinds, and water. I catch the rest of VOD. Glad you had a good time off, Jerry. Thanks for streaming there. Vajiwoko, see ya. Thank you for stopping by. I'm dying of thirst because I don't drink alcohol. No, it's okay, Tao. They have water. They have water, tea, and coffee, and also ice cream. Not a lawyer, just a divorcee. Ah, I see. Dang, you've been doing it. He's been doing it firsthand. The only picture I have for Balboa Park. If you need an itinerary for San Diego, I got you. Let's see. There's Japanese garden. That was really crazy. Oh, it's behind here. Not here. Oh god, there's so many photos here. There's a Japanese garden. That's a really big Japanese car. I've been to about 3, and this is my 3rd one, and this was probably the best one they had there. Because not only was it large, but they also had like a house over like a pond, and there's just be koi fish swimming underneath the place. A really cool place. Seaport. Oh, I thought the only beverage at the wedding was alcohol. No, there are other drinks, but alcohol is the main thing. God, there are some people who had red faces because they had the Asian flush. I had makeup on. I couldn't drink too much if I wanted to. Weak will and require caffeine even when drinking alcohol. What? Don't mix your alcohol and caffeine together. Those are different types of drugs. Went to this place. Went to Seaport Village. Seaport Village, total tourist trap. Everything expensive, and I just don't recommend it overall. Aside from that, the next day we left. But oh, let me tell you this. When we were moving from San Diego, the heart of San Diego, back to our Airbnb, we had a really funny Uber driver. He was quiet, but then he hit a speed bump too fast and I broke silence. And I was talking to this guy, you know. This Uber driver was definitely, he's an older dude, he's an old guy. You know, I was talking to him about his hobbies. Oh, what do you do for as a hobby? Like nurse Jueri. Nurse/streamer Jueri was out in full swing, and I was just talking to this guy about his like whole thing. And he talked about how you can go to like Toledo for down south a little bit just to buy some tacos there, some really authentic Mexican taco. And he's part of like a biker gang, for lack of a better word, but he has like his own crew community. And we talked for a good hour or so into this entire Uber ride. And at one point the conversation was so good that when we got close to our destination, he started slowing down the car. I started feeling it. I was like, this feels really slow. But then the car behind him was speed around this guy because he started to get really into the conversation, doesn't want to end it. He's still yapping. Of course I'm still yapping. I'm gonna end my story in a bit though, and then we can probably proceed to end the stream in like 20 minutes or so. My go-to drink at parties was the Jaeger bombs. I don't know what that is. Yeah, this Uber driver, I realized that he talked about, he started laughing somewhere in the middle of his ride, and I was like, why? And he said that we just drove past a restaurant that his ex-girlfriend used to work at. I was like, oh, okay. Talked about wanting to open up an Airbnb, and I told him why that's a bad idea, but maybe he can do that. And I realized that in my own line of work, my mom was wondering why this guy was like slowing down the car at some point. And when we got to our destination, we, you know, ended off pretty amicably. The thing is that older folks are pretty lonely as they get older. You know, as you grow older, your friends move away, people die off, pass away. I should probably say, my bad. You can get pretty lonely at that age, and I realized with this guy, he's probably using Uber as a means to talk to people, and that was just, it was weird because most of our Uber driver has been really quiet, but he was like the first yapping Uber driver. It was fun though, I think, because I learned a lot about places to see, places to eat good taco for cheap, even though it's really expensive there. Yeah, that was that. He asked me what I did, I told him I made videos, and that was the end of conversation about that whole thing. You know, after that, next morning we had to take like a plane ride about 6 AM or something. I feel for him, but slowing down the car is a step too far. Yapping at a passenger could be so fun and very chill though. I didn't mind it that much. Our life is not in danger, but he probably shouldn't slow down the car. I think he was going like 45 into 50 lanes, so it was like kind of slow. Like you feel it. I think some old people just like talking to everyone. Well, yeah, there's a reason for that, Cypher. And a lot of times these people just don't have people to talk to in their day-to-day life. Also, Red Bull and Jägermeister, Miss Moon Bunny? Ah, okay. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, the Jaeger bombs. I've heard the name, I never knew what it was made of. Oh, it sounds gross to mix caffeine and alcohol together though. Alright, I guess let me think. There's one last thing I gotta say, or at least two things maybe. Talking to random people is just fun overall. I think I get him. You got places to be though. Yeah, I feel for this guy because you know I actually enjoy this guy. But I gotta go. I'm not from here to talk. Oh no, this is after the wedding or like the day after the wedding. So we're trying to get food. We're trying to get some Mexican food near our Airbnb. It's a system shock and glass. It's too much simulation, Ghost. That's what it is. I'd be scared the energy drink could be really good though. Could be. I'd rather they serve me the drink without the stimulants in there and depressant. They got a drink called the Irish Trash Can mixed with Red Bull. Stop mixing these alcohol with the caffeine. So on the final day, we took Uber early morning. Okay, this is interesting because I was talking to this guy. He was really open about things, but he started a conversation, oh, what do you do? And I was like, oh, I make videos. And he's like, what do you make videos about? And I was like, I make art videos. And he's like, oh, do you make like, what kind of art? And I was like, oh, just what kind of video? And I said, just like videos on super niche things. And he said, do you make anime videos? Anime art videos? I'm like, I told him, I guess so. This is the second yapping Uber driver, right? And it's just, I feel caught. He caught me. I didn't say anime art or anything. He just nailed the nail on the head with the guess. Should have said you went to school to study done. I should have said I went to like nursing school or something. No, Cypher, no. That's terrible. I just tell people I make videos and that's it. Because I don't know how to explain what I do. But he started talking some more about it. And I was like... And he started talking about like, oh, you can grow your audience that way. You can like have people support you through subscription. I was like, wait, how do you know so much, And he said something about, he's a Uber driver for a long time. He's had driven people who go to TwitchCon. So he's familiar with streamers and Twitch and the live stream aspect of it. So I said, okay, truthfully, I do live stream and make videos. But I kept it at that. But the more he talked, the more I realized he has like insider knowledge about the whole scene of streaming. That I almost want to tell him that I'm a VTuber. It was the first time I felt heard by a normie and I wanted to be like, yeah, I'm a VTuber by the way. But I held up on it though, because I just don't think he needs to know that. But I felt like this guy was really knowledgeable. And it's like very around nice. It's dangerous. See, over here they're not allowed to serve those drinks. They can serve every part of drinks separately but not mixed because a bunch of people issue when drinking them. True, you don't want to be liable for people with heart related stuff and stuff. My tolerance crashed since my peak thankfully, but I can still hold my own. I've blessed you a very lightweight kind of body. But yeah, this Uber driver, he's been driving about 8 years. He has some really interesting stories. And I asked like, what's like the most interesting story you have about Uber driving? Because he's been driving for a long time. He said that one time he said that he drove like a lawyer in his Uber car one time. And he had a conversation back and forth with the Uber the lawyer, and he said something along the lines of when did you feel how did it feel when what was the most obvious case where the client was guilty but you were able to pardon him of his crimes? And the Uber driver got really excited, the lawyer got really excited, and he had a daughter next to him who was like 12 or something, and the lawyer is like, oh yeah, there's this case of this twin killing the other twin through like a physical blunt object, and I was able to prove that the shape of the the blunt object does not match the blunt object that was used, you know? And he got really excited to it, and then his daughter was like shocked. And the lawyer was like, oh, but you know, I also I'm a good lawyer who has ethics and stuff. But basically the whole reason why Uber driver talked about the lawyer is because he doesn't think that lawyers have ethics when they go to defend people. I didn't think of that. Still young ghost, how have you passed the prime already? You are so young. Phoenix Wright moment? It is definitely Phoenix Wright moment. The Uber driver also talked about, man, I really want to tell him as VTuber so he can have knowledge about this sort of thing and then he can spread it to other people. But I just had to hold myself there because I think it was just like, he just knew so much about Twitch and live streaming and stuff, but I didn't know how to break it to him about these other things. Lawyers intimidating? I agree. Lawyer scares me because the lawyer logic in them will think of this thing. He wants to be a content creator. He wants to open like a podcast and have people over and then chat about things. That's like his whole spiel. It's funny because the Uber driver, he told me, here's a question for you the lawyers can probably answer, which I got correct by the way. If a self-driving car stopped on a train track, and there was a family of 6 in front of him, would the car run over the family? And his logic was that the car would actually probably stay still on the train track to kill the one driver, because the liability is a lot less compared to the 6 people that are probably in front of the car. I don't know, man. The brain power on these people are kind of insane. He could be the main in an episodic show for sure. Man, he has some really cool stories that I didn't think about at all. When you ticked over 30s when your liver starts fighting you when you drink? No, stop. The thing is that your 20s is your time to build up good habits for your 30s. Good habits and a routine for yourself. And one of them is alcohol. At least try to keep it in control. Tao out here like rolling in her chair over these these poor choices. I put in overtime when I was even younger. I can't drink like I used to at all. I don't drink at all. I'm kind of glad I'm like anti-alcohol in some ways. In my 20s, I designed a VTuber model just to scrap it today. What a waste of a month. What? Wait, what? You spent time designing a VTuber to scrap it? Why? How could you? That VTuber could have gone places too. I only drink once every other year. Let's go. I think I heard from Koi that Topa, when he drinks, he's kind of like he's extra Topa. The liner is awful? Ah. I see. Why not just redraw the liner then? Actually, in that kind of case, I probably do a lot of liner exercises for it. I can't do liner either. I only paint, right? I don't do liner. I just paint stuff because I struggle with it, the precision, and kind of bored of it too. Huh? Yeah. I heard that from Koi when you're drinking, Tony. You're extra Topa. Also kind of sad sometimes, but extra Topa. I don't know how to use Clip Studio. Oh no! So a simpleton. This is so off topic, but did you use our program before Clip Studio? Because in Clip Studio you can actually transfer your art program UI to be similar to the other program in the store. Krita? Oh yeah. If you can go to the Clip Studio store and then download a Krita UI, it can help make things feel a little bit more familiar. That's my advice for that. There's a valid reason for me not drinking alcohol because not liking the smell and not driving under influence. You're not doing either of them. Well, you're not gonna be driving under influence, but the smell I agree with too. Drinking around bonfire with friends is the best way to drink. Drinking when the sun is about to rise up is also a good way too. That's like prime, just sit and talk about life vibes, a lot of fun. Man, the first time I drank while being a content creator was when Chris, we all know Chris, right? I forgot what we're celebrating. I think we celebrated like my first 100 subscribers on Twitch. And he was just a random that I just haven't talked to. And he's like, yo, let's get lit. And we got lit in the call. Oh man. That's where I'm at right now. Drinking for the vibes. What a whole vibe. Chris the karaoke legend. Chris is so cool. I want to be like Chris when I grow up, guys. he just got it all together. We drink until the sun goes up. Oh, okay. I don't think my body is good for that overnight stuff anymore. But yeah, yapping Uber drivers, airport, back home, and dad. Man, Papa Haan. I don't know why. When Papa Haan picked up Mama Haan and I from the airport, we're in the car, and then we were at a stoplight, and he held his hand, I held up my hand, and he's like, "Why your hand so baby?" Just randomly, "Why your hand so baby?" And I was like, "What?" I measured up my hand to Mama Han's hand. I realized my hand's smaller than her hand too. And he's like, "Yeah, eat more," he said, or something other. It's just so random. Why am I small, guys? Why is my hand so small? Why am I like... I'm not short, I'm just small. Different things. Just tiny, Jueri. The Cybertruck was just a huge car, okay? It wasn't... I'm not tiny. Just small a little bit. I'm 165 centimeters on a good day. I'm working on it. One of my New Year's goals was to gain weight, and I realized that gaining weight doesn't mean my hand gets bigger. My belly gets bigger though. Small Jueris. Oh my god, I gotta show you this. I'll probably send this in the community tab after stream, but Tao actually knitted the Jueris. And I have it in my hand right now, but I have to send a picture of it on the tab. I'm not getting swole, I'm getting fit. Savage Dad! I don't get it. I thought about it too. Because like, well, I thought it was just a guy thing to have bigger hand, but then I saw that my hand was smaller than Mama Han's hand too, so I don't know what's up. Crochet. Yeah, crochet. Jueri, I get more. Oh, nope. Nope. Could not be me. I just couldn't. Because getting more jacked than you requires a strict diet of chicken and egg. And no fun, no cake. All gym, all 24/7. I couldn't do it. Ooh. I'm getting kind of hungry a little bit. I didn't realize stream was gonna be 3 hours. We went over time. Sorry I didn't have a lot of pictures to show for stream. I just... I didn't have my face in there. I didn't want to show my ungodly face without the makeup and stuff. I couldn't do it. Bustle Moon Bunny? Choo! Oh wait, the eyes are my... Oh no, the eyes are still there. Scared his eye popping out. You're looking like the king of all cosmos. Damn, what's with all this gas? Swole Jueri. Oh man, so the thing with getting fit is that when you go exercise, there's an extra step when it comes to getting to like a bodybuilder's build. A lot of girls are scared of looking like a bodybuilder when you exercise, but 5 pounds of muscle looks way different and way smaller than 5 pounds of fat, right? And people who go the extra mile to get that really like chiseled physique are at the 1% of body of like exercising people. It's definitely a more strict regime to get that kind of body. Like you can't just exercise and then be like, yeah, I'm gonna get swole just by exercising. No. It's like an extra step that most people don't go through. I don't think I'll ever be swole. Being swole is a lifestyle that I'm not ready for. I just can't do it. I can't do the thing. Let me see. Alright guys, I just wanna wrap it up here. But I wanna say thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for stopping by after the 2 weeks break. I was really worried that maybe things would change, but it feels like everything's in place again. One big change that I realized coming back from streaming is that YouTube started to become rounder. All the buttons and stuff became rounder in the creator dashboard. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me feel like I'm out of my realm a little bit. I don't think people can get distinctly muscular by accident. That's what I'm saying, Cypher. It's a myth for people who don't have familiarity with working out. Thank you. Thank you. My gym bro puts me to shame in terms of definition. The man's 5 inches shorter and 40 pounds lighter, and I think his arm is bigger than mine. That's crazy. That is crazy. I didn't know you had like a gym bro like that. Jueri streaming all is right with the world. Yes, all is right with the world. Tomorrow, I want to celebrate my 1-year anniversary by looking back on my old stream, my debut stream together, and I'm smiling about it because I remember how scuff it was. It was ungodly scuff. It was so bad that I considered like slicing up and deleting that portion, but I decided to keep it in for the memories. You should say tomorrow like Ina. How did she say tomorrow? Thank you for streaming, Juju. Glad to have our Moon Bunny back. I'm glad to be back too. I appreciate every one of you guys, and it's been a long year. It's been a long first year. There's so much done in like a small span of time. I also want to say congrats to Joe Bob for hitting 6 months in his journey too. Excited to see what it looks like. Ah, cringing. My debut stream is not like my event streams. I don't have bits and stuff. I wish I could do like the more higher production stuff, but during that time I came back from like a 2-3 week vacation with my family, so I didn't have time to prepare for it, but I did what I could, and now it's just okay. I'll have the current stream speak for itself. I didn't do a lot of the polished upscale stream until like maybe December, and I debuted in like June last year. I've seen debut already, can't wait for the watch along. Oh my god. I'll just strike myself. I'll like strike the video in my own dashboard, like, yeah, JueriHaan channel, she stole the JueriHaan channel's content. Thank you so much. Maybe in half a year I'll be doing the 1-year celebration too. Oh my god, your 1 year, your first stream, Joe Bob. I haven't watched it yet, but it's gonna be a lot of silence probably. The lack. Are we gonna watch your signal on the stream? We should do that. Yes, congrats, Joe Bob. No, I don't have my activity feed here, I think. I want to say thank you to Delov, thank you to Woko, Joe Bob, and Ghost. Thank you for the membership to the channel, and I appreciate it again for the support. How's my internal clock? It's a lot better now. I'm good. There's no concern for my internal clock. I did get jet lag, which is crazy because it was literally a 3-hour difference, but I was jet lag from it a little bit. Weirdly enough there. Catch up on the lore, Joe Bob. Alright. The press conference is over. The stories of this adventure is over too. I hope that maybe in like 10 years time that wedding will be mine. That's the kind of wedding I want. It was a little too perfect, but that's like she was really good with it. The bride's a really big planner from what I've heard from a lot of stories. Happy to be in Jueriverse. Thank you for having me. I think I'm using knowledge too either. Hey, Tao, what are you talking about? I thought we agreed to drop the rap part. You know, I'm not Jueri. I'm more like I'm more of a type to do rap covers, not rap my own. Tao, no, don't hold accountability. No, don't hold me accountable for it. Yeah, Miss Bone. Bye. Bye, boys. Sure, I'll drop the bars at the wedding. Alright, see you guys tomorrow for the 1-year anniversary. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye.